Read over my notes real quick. Oh, I did that thing again. Where I take something and I translate it into something.
At the standing up burrito.
Just solid burrito.
I mean, it was the best way. I didn't want anything falling out the side, so I stood it up. Yeah, flat.
Change that guy's name. It's a stupid.
Oh.
You've not met them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Harry Styles. Not names though.
Why is mine the slow one?
That makes you feel better.
People here now.
Okay.
Ready. Pink frosting?
It's strawberry.
The fuck?
Oh.
When's it got
Strawberry
here?
now.
So, you guys are currently outside on, I believe, Oak Street. But anyway, it's the road that gets really close to the river. From here, you can see through small roads and peep in between housing blocks the river itself. Notably, there are small little boats across of it. These are kind of like passenger boats. It's there's no bridges past the Cantus Bridge, north of the Cantus Bridge. So if you want to cross into Skid Row, like a number of the workers here do every single day, you take a boat. And even though it's very cheap, like 1 or 2 coppers, it's every single day and there's a lot of trips, so it's kind of like being a taxi driver. It's about the quantity. And you can make a decent living at it. Plus, you can own your own boat and stuff. Anyway. So you have the river and all of that. You were following a sketchy individual that you had found, that had come to the patron earlier that evening. Patron, thank you. To meet with an individual there that you believe is tied with the Cantus crew. You observe the individual via Vanya as a squirrel, communicating with Tanner, translate. And you learned a couple things. Some shipments. One shipment is late. One shipment is due in a week. Many people seem to be paid up about something. And they seem to be addressing this gnome individual. Who was flanked by 2 real big burly dudes who looked like every other burly dude in that bar. It had a type. And they like following orders. They're the henchman type. They're just like, tell me what to do. Like, come in here and spend gold. We'll do.
Sign saying, come in, I must go in.
Mm-hmm. So, you went to the patron. You quickly found a interesting table and found a way to scope it out. You scoped it out for quite a while and learned all this stuff. Then this guy came in and spoke in Elvish, which you very luckily had the one person at your table who can speak Elvish at the table. So Vanya here, she translated for Tanner, who then told you guys. Because he was speaking in Elvish, this man kind of spoke openly about a number of things. Including, he's been thankful for their hospitalities and working with the crew itself. Or, not maybe the crew, but these people, whoever they are. And
Eager adoption of our ways.
and also informed them of that something is coming.
In a week's time.
In a week's time. But yeah, so that's that. After that, he left. Most of the people that came to talk to this gnome person came and almost immediately left, or somebody took their place. And so they stayed at the table and somebody else came, and somebody else left. So he immediately left, and you guys decided to, Vanya decided to follow. And when figuring out that, hey, he's not noticing me, you guys made a decision to follow and back up your teammate. You guys successfully followed him across the city over the next about 45 minutes, I believe. He went down the ladder, went down several of the major streets in there. By the way, those are the major streets. and functionally the navigational streets, there are
Side roads.
tons. Think medieval village and stuff like that. So no grid, anything like that. Just we decided we're building a house here, and this is the footprint we're going to do. And then people build off of it, and off of it, and off of it, and just yeah, it's like that. So you have this maze of residential area. This looks to be lower middle class. This is a lot of the Skid Row workers. Basically, west of the ladder and north of the lodge is everyone who works in Skid Row that doesn't live in Skid Row. Including a lot of the people actually east of the lodge as well. East of the ladder. The exception being the northern part has a lot of miners on both sides. Anyway, you got there. You saw him enter a... I need a name for these things. The escape hatch that you found before, basically a door just below street level and an alcove that looks like, because of the shadowing and the clumping of buildings, it just looks like a dark, dead, vacant lot that's too small for a house.
Mm-hmm.
Until you get close enough and realize it's not dark because of shadow, it's dark because it goes down. And then, like, it goes down 10 feet and there's a doorway into it. You were close enough to hear him open the door and close the door. Rusty, sure, but definitely easily openable and closable.
We locked it.
You did hear the sliding of a bolt. Or the engaging... Basically, you...
A mechanism to lock the thing.
Yeah, he locked the door, yes. At that point, you waited for everybody to catch up, and now this is where you are. Be just middle of the evening, not even like around 9 o'clock. You are all together around this area. What do you do?
Okay, so we're out of sight of it, corner or something. Yeah, we're not just hanging out in front of this thing.
No, you can be a little bit of ways from it. It is 8, but it's late. Sorry, it's
You
evening.
can't decide between 8 and 9. It doesn't
It's
matter,
late, but it's not like super late. So there actually are still people coming about. People coming home from very late shifts. People coming from work jobs. Some people actually leaving to probably eat something before even later shifts. These main streets do have light on them. It's all dim, but they're pretty universally dim. The lighting is provided by magical lighting that is periodically throughout the roads. They seem to be, these aren't like just light cantrips, Nate. They seem to be a long-casting dim light. So dim light that goes longer, but it only is dim. So.
Okay. How do we want to go about this?
You guys were...
We were a mile behind, so if we caught up to her...
You were a little... Actually, you were about a half mile behind.
Yeah,
you actually ran...
Okay.
Actually, no, even less than a half mile, because you basically caught up to Vanya, who was a safe distance behind. So you actually went that far behind. You were behind, but you weren't like...
Well, because I feel like we would have been...
You went a mile, because that's the range
Right.
of Tanner's...
But no, the thing is, the reason why I was thinking we were further back than Vanya is because we're far less subtle than a squirrel.
Yeah.
And Vanya was...
Oh, no, yeah, you were definitely distant, but I don't think it was half mile. I think it was a couple hundred feet. So it was a negligible amount of time to catch up.
Okay. It's like,
We want to be close enough to help.
Yeah, but we're not talking about like, okay, we have to wait 5 minutes for everybody to catch up.
okay.
You're in we're in the realm of seconds to everyone is now there. So once everyone is outside that door, maybe let's call it a minute.
Okay, so how do we want to go about this?
Come back later.
It's one of them to the ethereal plane?
And you're stuck there for an hour.
Yes.
You cannot turn it off.
Can you? But I know if you're able to smell in the ethereal.
You can smell things in the ethereal plane.
You
Isn't
wouldn't
it like,
know.
Isn't it like a copy of this world?
Kind of, more like a bad reflection. Or like a weird transparency layer.
Like the upside down from Stranger Things, but
Yeah.
not as...
Yeah.
I meant, because
Everything's a reflection.
it's
But
closer
no, yeah.
to foggy than SCSI.
Yeah.
For-
If you do smell something, you would be smelling from the ethereal plane, which could be a reflection of something in the material plane.
But also, it could be like, hey, there's a ghost.
It goes like hanging out in the ethereal plane.
Usually like good eyesight. Sorry. continue.
Or with the
I
post.
don't see why not, but then you'd have
As
to
long
wait
as the
an
door's
hour.
not there in the ethereal plane.
So then the person can go through the door, we can take the rest of us. And then, or and let the rest of us swarm their base.
That
If one of you wants to make a Arcana check, which I know is not our specialty, but this would be like thinking, applying what logic you guys do have. I need to look it up.
I need to actually.
Oh, by the way, here's Sadie.
Perfect. There's only 4 of us right now.
Well, I was gonna say because we also have Tanner and Darwin. I don't know how.
I know Darwin has Mage Hand, but I don't know if he could do it through the lock or whatever.
You need to be able to cast it. You need to be able to see where the hand is.
Yeah.
Let me bring up. I just need to know what, based on my internal stuff, what the. What is the spell that allows you to enter the ethereal plane? Blink does. Not Blink. No, Blink. Blink does it.
Yeah, Blink is weird about it though because you're.
It's temporary.
It's temporary is giving it too much credit because you're in there in between your turns.
It's good enough for me.
You're there for a blink.
Great.
Okay.
Cool. 14.
Not bad. Do you have proficiency in Arcana, or can you cast a spell? I mean, you can cast. Sorry, are you a spell caster?
No, I'm not a spellcaster.
Okay.
I have 18.
Oh. Yeah. And actually, no, that's way over because you're a full caster. You would know that the entering the ethereal plane allows you to interact with objects of the ethereal plane in a weird way. So the door will be there, but the door will also be an idea of a door and might just open. Because things in the ethereal plane are a reflection that are from...
They're less there.
They're less real. They
So
literally...
it might be like a door, but no lock or any real
you could...
thing.
You as a real thing could literally set your influence on it and make it a realer door that happens to be unlocked.
I like the idea that since it's a reflection, like you can't see inside a reflection.
Kinda
There's
like
no
that-
locking. You can see the keyhole. No locking mechanism.
It's that one
It just
secret
slides
star
open.
in freaking Mario 64 where you open the door in the reflection and it's just a white room because there's nothing on the other side of the reflection.
I did not know of that one, but that's...
I might just be in the DS remake, but it's a thing.
Oh, I've never played Mario 64.
Damn.
I know, it's like... Man, talk about, like, perfect on first try of, like, 3D platformer thing. Anyway,
It was not perfect.
okay, it was broke as shit, but I mean, like, the
Consider the
gameplay.
competition.
Yes, considering the competition, my god, was it amazing.
But yeah,
Oh.
you know, in the ethereal plane, you can invoke influence onto things in the ethereal plane. They will not be reflected in the material plane. You unlock a door in the ethereal plane, it's going to be still locked in the real world. But it gives you some transposing ability. Given a little bit of thought and maybe some practice, you could do the full ghost thing. Which is basically,
Like moving through objects and stuff.
yeah. The door, like walls and stuff, like you get the full understanding of the ethereal plane, knowing that these things aren't real; they're reflections. So I treat them as not real, and so that's how ghosts can walk through walls and stuff like that. There's a lot of hawk, birds, and stuff like that. They have great. Cats have good low light vision, and I think a decent wisdom modifier for like a 0 cat. But,
Well, the wisdom mod doesn't matter for.
oh, you're right.
But owls
Things
have advantage on
Can't
perception
fly.
think
checks.
prey that uses eyes. So it's a lot of like birds, owls, hawks, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's you get to wait a bit for them. Go here.
Alligator.
Can't swim.
What's the other potion?
Of gaseous form.
They'll see the gaseous form.
Yes, but you can jump in and out of the gaseous form for an hour, or does it just?
Nope, you're just cloud.
Yep.
Um,
But you can
Can feed
you
them
can
better.
fuck with things,
You
right?
gain
No.
the effect of the gaseous form spell. Well, that's for
Click-
1 hour,
click on
no
the link.
concentration required. It's not a link.
why? Why D&D Beyond? Why?
My Wizards of the Coast.
If I an hour, I can aerial animal look through the cavern.
If I remember right, gaseous form basically just makes you into out of gas. You can move through a space up to I think an inch wide without using. But any items that you have on you can't also become gas. You can't pick things up, can't go underwater because you're out of gas.
Yeah.
You have resistance to at least physical damage while you're gas clad.
Yeah, something like that.
Double fired.
While in this form, the target's only method of movement, the target can enter and occupy the space feature. Target has resistance to non-magic strength, dexterity, and constitution saving. Target can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks, liquids as though they are solid surfaces. Target can't fall and remains hovering in the air, even or otherwise incapacitated. Form a misty cloud. While in the form of a misty cloud, the target can't talk or manipulate objects. Any objects it was carrying, holding, can't be dropped, used, or otherwise interacted with.
Two of us in there, and then wait.
So long as no one comes to the door and wonders what is this part claim.
Just hang out near the door, just like fog roll in.
I feel like there might be something better, especially when we. I don't know, Darwin. Do you know any magic? What? Lock-picking magics?
Tana speaks up at this point. If it's unlocking the door, no, I can easily do that. Like,
there we go.
Oh, if this whole thing was about the unlocked door, I thought this was about scouting.
Yeah. That's
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just throwing in there.
Tanner will remind everybody that he has not only he's good at picking locks. Hey, Tanner.
I am good at picking locks.
Yeah. But you also have the gloves.
Yes.
Those are the two.
I'm really good
Yeah.
at
I was more bringing up the fact that no matter what plan we use,
We have to get the door open.
we have to get the door open no matter what.
I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Character gives everyone a 30-foot radius. I was waiting a day.
You can also tell it's one of the earlier ones that they came up with for D&D 5e because
That's so good at low level.
well, also it's just a flat bonus thing.
Yeah.
And they eventually just decided on everything is advantage.
Oh, now we know that, guys, that we have passed the breaks.
We got pass without trace, plus we have everybody else. We could go in the morning. Well, technically nighttime. Regardless, we're gonna probably run over the screw.
Ne'er-do-wells are active at night.
Well, that would also there's more of them.
Less likely to be active.
At this point, you hear creaking from down. Since you're not at the place, you recognize as the door opening.
Back to the
I want to
lobby.
see. I want to say like Tanner and Bonnie, I guess.
Yeah. Easily give me stealth checks. Just be careful.
Be careful
So-
with the dice.
Yeah, you can.
8. Although I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm who's coming out.
It's okay. It's dim, so that's actually helping you a lot.
19.
Yep.
18.
Tanner, we'll just say, what was a million thing. You guys get close enough to listen in. You hear the conversation in common between two people. I'm going to say right now you're not close enough. You're close enough to hear, but you're not close enough to see anything. So, you hear a conversation between two people, and you realize after a minute, they seem to have come outside to have a smoke. As the smell of cheap tobacco kind of wafts over from that area, and no, you wouldn't be able to see any like glows or anything like that. You hear a couple yawns and just like, oh, it's gonna be a long night. You're right. Nope. We should finish up sometime in the next couple hours, and the shipment will be ready, and we should be sending it off. Yeah, I guess you're right. We might be able to head over to the Patreon before midnight.
How dare you?
I hear there's supposed to be a jester there. Supposed to be a funny little fella. I'm like, oh, is that the guy from last month? The one who stopped by? It's like, no. He's gone. This is a new guy. Like, oh, he's a new guy. Well, we better hurry up then and get this done and get a move on. Oh, alright. And you hear another clinking of metal and the creaking of doors coming in.
Okay. Put a timetable on what we're doing. So now we have to decide whether we admit that's
Probably.
or if we.
Best. Rest good enough for people.
Anya would get her
I can't
cloud
switch
chips
back.
back.
I can't
You can't switch
switch out
stuff.
No.
Yeah, you'll get that.
That's fine for me. Everyone else.
When it we storm the base,
I'm the only one that spelled. You spelled. I guess not spells.
I don't think
do anything.
anyone has set No one has cast a spell today. You've wild shaped it to you a few times, but short rests, you've got them all back.
Technically, if you haven't prepared spells yet, you haven't prepared spells yet.
Yeah, technically, but
Generally
You're,
done as
you're
part of,
Prepare my
supposed to do
spells
it
in the morning.
immediately
You-
after a long rest.
it's
Yeah.
part of your morning prep, generally.
it's you do it in the morning.
None of us scooted around.
Oh, Evans will be here soon.
Okay.
Though you could make some more space.
I could.
You did
Right,
sit
you are
in
kind
the
of like
third
directly
seat.
at the end of the table.
Yeah.
Third seat.
Let us make.
They're lame.
Yeah, I am.
Fuck you.
I was mostly directed at you.
Specifically you, Kate, even though you didn't start this.
That works.
You
Okay.
didn't start this fire.
Hard flex.
He can't flex, he has no knees!
Just tin shoulder these things, you know? Just like douche, 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 douche. Minecraft Steve in it.
I don't like the dad.
King of the Hill.
Yeah, King of the Hill.
I haven't thought about King of the Hill in a very long time.
You know, never seen King of the
It's
Hill.
alright.
I've never
sometimes.
seen it, but I just haven't heard anything about it in a really long time.
I saw someone talking about Dale Gribble last week.
I saw that post about it. I like.
What does it mean?
Back in the 90s, yeah, what Dale was a conspiracist, angry, racist kind of guy, and then nowadays, average
Everyone's
Republican.
that.
Just your average Republican. So, you now have a timetable. Something's leaving tonight.
Okay, well, you want to go in lockpicky style, or do we don't really have the time?
That's actually the big issue. In
Okay.
Gash, you can't turn it off. You have to wait the full duration. Both of them, you cannot make attacks.
Don't mind me, I'm just piecing together what's going on.
Mhm.
Or interact.
Just force feed someone a potion of gaseous form.
It's not the worst
Like they're
idea.
not a problem for an hour.
And then force, and then gust,
The look on
and then we
Al's
can gust the gas cloud over a volcano. So when they change back, lava.
Beautiful.
What a complicated fucking.
Or just like a cliff.
You have wording going. 20-mile-an-hour wind blows.
Oh, fuck yeah.
At some point we'll have so many spell slots that this is just fine.
We'll be able to afford so many
Tells?
of Cash's form. Just we go into an enemy base, chuck.
You have a lot of marshals that could probably make those checks.
Just swoop in and just.
By the way, what would Gunmar want to do?
I don't fucking know exactly what Gunmar would do.
So our
Gunmar wants to get things serious.
What are our options? Because I came in and we did just in
Um,
2 hours?
Some guys came out for a smoke break and were like, oh, we were about to leave and go for a long rest. So we could wait rest and Vanya could have past my trade. We just heard some guy say like, oh yeah, the shipment will be out in a few hours and blah, blah,
Of
blah.
course.
So now we have to deal with the ship.
From the sketchy? Or
No,
from-
no,
Oh,
the sewer.
from
The sewer entrance.
hidden secret place. Got
Yeah.
it.
So we're definitely gonna take a short rest at least.
So we're gonna short rest and
Try to get in and see what we can do.
Okay. Are we storming or are we sneaking? Is that part of
Probably
the
sneak.
question?
We're gonna try to sneak. If we get caught,
When we
we're gonna
get
try to. When we get caught, we're gonna try to talk our way out. If that doesn't get us out, we will likely be put like in a localized place to deal with later.
Depending how far we
Or
sneak
killed.
in, they might get a
I was
break.
gonna say that place might be the ground.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Our-
but the plan
our-
is to go in.
the plan is to go in. Our excuse is we're looking specifically for them so they can help us with the bank heist. I made that part up just now. You were always up to speed.
We talked about using the bank heist scissor in last week.
Yes.
Then we found a different inn, which was.
Doors are very good at being ins.
Yes. They're often outs as well.
Tanner makes a quip. Not Tanner, sorry. Darwin makes a quip.
Manners. Laughter.
Oh.
We laugh loudly and the guards hear us.
Oh, I mentioned something real quick. It's a I think the major roads on these maps. Oh, by the way, I gave maps.
Yeah,
Yes,
better
I
map
see,
now.
I see good maps.
They're not one for everybody. They're just table
They're
maps.
table maps, yeah.
But
This one.
the
Cool.
the big roads you see are major roads. Major roads at night are dimly lit. The special kind of magical light. It goes a little bit further, but so even though it ordinates, it's like orange dim light throughout the whole roads. But there is a maze network of roads in between them all.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you want to make a short rest, you can definitely attempt it.
I forgot.
Oh, I thought you wanted a straw.
No.
That's perfectly fine. I've had to like throw away a couple.
Sorry.
Okay, well, we're gonna go around the corner.
No, I found a couple and just like you never want to find those things. Like they look fine, but I'm like I'm not gonna wash this. No, just I have more. I'm throwing these away.
So we're gonna go around here and take our short rest, just like
Good thing. Takes you a few minutes to get over there, and this is the intersection of I think Oak and Willow.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I use trees.
You decided they were all named up.
And yeah, this is one of the bigger intersections in this area. Functionally, those are all 2 lanes, like full-size 2 lanes with maybe a little bit extra room, so you could actually park on one side. Park being a wagon of some sort. A number of houses on the main road are actually quite decent. They're more like New York brownstones and stuff like that. Though there are a number of miscellaneous shops and small restaurants and eateries and stuff like that, as well as utilitarian things, laundry services, makers, tailors, small little clothing outfitters. And while everything is closed, just passing the time window shopping is not a bad way of just passing the time in this general area.
cool.
It's not empty of people either. It's not bustling by any means, but over the next hour, it's going to be. I've been fighting this a lot, but I'm going to declare it was 9. It is now 10. After an hour.
Okay.
Question. You said
He saw something.
in one podcast episodes
Nice.
that you would have a mechanic for learning out something.
Yes.
Bearing that in mind, I'm going to read my alchemy book.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play with poison.
Whoa, poison!
Yeah, there's I mean, there's
Never
some,
mind. I'm gonna just chill.
I'm reading a book.
I'm gonna meditate.
okay. There's a couple benches and stuff like that, but there's not like a table set up kind of situation. But yeah, you get an hour of studying in. Are you keeping track of those hours?
Yes, I think so far.
Okay. Nothing much yet then, but
Yeah.
cool. You get an extra hour in. Anyone else want to do anything, or we just move on?
I've got nothing in particular.
Cool.
I think we probably just move
Yeah. Oh yeah, you rolled min or something.
on. No, I rolled 2.
Oh yeah, I guess min is 1, isn't it?
I've written down that I had 1 more hour. So
Mhm.
that's fine.
So, you mean today?
Oh,
Today,
Today, I've listened to the stuff. No, nothing has been cast today.
so I accidentally pressed it.
before we short rest, I will recover,
Oh, sure.
and then I short rest, and I get that. I thought it was only long rests until
Don't worry, I do the same thing as a paladin.
I'm still learning.
I have cast multiple messages today. The only evidence of which is my missing sorceries. It's been a very secret heavy.
But do you only have like 1 sorcerer point left?
No, I have 3.
Oh, do you have extra?
Yes.
Okay.
I got 2 extra from the sorcery adept. I
Neat.
also have 4 sorceries.
It's a great
Well, I thought
first
that you
feat.
cast it like 3 times was my point.
Ah, yeah.
So, you guys, it's been an hour. It's been really nice. It's a relatively clear night. It's not too hot, cold. Pretty clear sky. This is medieval times, so no matter, even with big cities, the light pollution is not that bad. You can still see a tremendous amount of the skies and the stars above. And with the moon is waning right now. It's about halfway through its cycle. There's actually some moonlight, not enough to really track by. Darwin might not have an issue with it, especially if you're in the woods. But unless you were accustomed to going by moonlight, which is a actually fairly common commoner skill, especially if you work at night, you could easily be okay at this level of light, even off the streets. Especially like in a field or something like that, without like shadows are very, very deep right now.
Yeah.
Singular light source. But yeah, you guys head back over to the sewer entrance. You're right now above it.
Okay, do we have any other secret ways we can try before we... Do we have oil we can oil up the hinges with?
Oh
Because
my
they're
God.
fairly loud.
I think you actually do have a small can of oil in your thieves kit.
We have lantern oil.
No, and a burglar's. If you took the burglar's kit, I think it comes with a small can of oil.
I think they were. I
Also,
had 2 of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, Vith collects those kits. because they're all over the Mad Mage, which is why I have
Everyone-
400 feet of rope.
Everyone dies with a freaking backpack.
And rope.
That's because they never use it.
And I use them. But yes, you have oil.
We can oil
Lobby fees.
Right? Well, then what else is engine? You can.
No. I'll do the bottom one and Gunmar does the top one. Somebody tall this
Yeah,
one.
Gunmar kind of.
Someone who can reach it.
Someone who
Yeah,
reaches
does
it.
the
That's the top one. Or
Oh,
range.
I thought you were talking about like it's like there's
There's
one
one
lock.
lock.
There's one lock. Why are we inventing more locks?
So that I can pick more locks.
Yo, yes. You oil the hinges.
Cool. Okay.
Gunmar goes to oil the inside of the lock.
Make it harder.
Oh, you did something that mucked up my skills.
I do.
I don't know. You did something with my thieves tool skill, but
It shouldn't have. I only fucked with you.
you can fix it later.
Sure. Easily done. This is an industrial lock. The big and clunky is the big thing. It's just heavy. You can get the tumblers okay, but after you basically unlock the lock, it's now about moving the bar, the literal physical bar, through a keyhole.
Gunmar, here. Put your hand here. Leave but firmly.
And
I use Beck's strength to open the door.
using like a combination of your skills, you move, and it takes a moment or two, but you're literally nudging the bar just enough to get it out of the recess it's in, and the door doesn't pop open. You just know
Right,
it
it's
is.
just unlocked.
It is now unlocked.
Because I'm imagining it's one of those things where, like, you know, the little baby hook things that normal lockpick kits have. Like, you know, you want something that has, like, heft to it that could conceivably be used to stab somebody, because then you know it's thick enough to not bend.
Or
It
just
needs
a
a little
dagger.
bit of bend.
Well, I'm talking for, like, this thing. 'cause
That's
it's
fair.
gonna
Well,
bend.
it's an imaginary lock that we're all seeing in our heads. You got the door open.
The door's open. Sorry, Gunmar, you were
Yeah, it's alright.
Okay. Everybody be quiet. Gunmar.
Gunmar does not roll at disadvantage.
Nope, he's got his boots.
Flat roll. Got the
Just-
boots.
Gunmar should have what?
And then he just, like, breathes and just...
Watch, I'm stealthy.
Alright, so stealth checks.
Yep.
Quick kitties.
I should actually. I could do Darwin because I have his character sheet.
We are all Darwin. We are the bugs inside the bug suit.
Everyone rolls for Darwin's stealth and we take the average.
That'd be a
That
terrible idea.
That's actually with this many people. That's not a bad idea. It's a great way to get a 10.
Yeah.
Just not a bad roll for Darwin.
Ooh, good job, Beck. That almost was not that number.
Bountiful luck. Every
Um,
needs to be re-rolled.
That's
Yeah.
is,
Not how that works.
that is baneful luck.
Every who wants to actually do the D20 for Darwin?
I can do a d20.
Go right
I-
ahead.
Look, I should not roll dice.
13.
Alright.
Wow. And his sneak is
Probably like not terrible.
It's not bad. I just +6. Okay.
Yeah.
I accidentally hit the back
dex-based
button, and I was on a
character.
time limit before, like, to find the skill before it jumped me back. He rolled a 19 total.
Nice.
So, we'll start with Darwin. Darwin get a 19.
Good job, Darwin.
Gunmar got a.
Gunmar got a 8.
Okay.
Ooh.
Spock.
13.
23.
16.
This corner, keeping it together.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
No, you did well.
Really well.
You were
Yeah.
probably a success. 13 and the 8 probably
Those
not.
old one-e's right here. Carry the party.
Now remember, Gunmar, be quiet!
I am quiet. Good dish.
Hits
Marky,
against the
Gunmar.
door.
Shut up.
And I was just like, he about does that. I'm just like,
No.
No.
You don't even catch it. You just put your hand up between us.
Yep. Just doesn't move. Just a wall.
Yep. All together, you working together and keeping Gunmar in check.
And someone else.
Mostly Gunmar.
on the spot.
Sparky's trying just a little too hard to keep him.
I'll be honest, me and Gunmar both have inspiration that I could have used, and I'm like, no, I feel like the rest of the party has this.
Called your shot before you even knew any of that.
I'll throw this out right now. You passed. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a high check. But yeah, you as a collective really got this down. So what you find is slightly different than the last one you went into. The last one you went into was just a hallway that you could see followed the road. And it went in both directions. It literally was a service entrance to, like, the underground. This one is different. One thing, it doesn't turn right. There's just wall. And it's not like a collapsed bit. It's just, that's how this was built. It turns left. And those with dark vision can easily see it goes another 30 feet. And it ends in another wall.
Is Dark in here enough to need dark vision? Darwin has dark
Okay.
Goggles for seeing in
Oh,
the dark.
I think he has goggles. No, he has
He's got
eagles.
eagle
Well,
goggles.
He's got,
vision goggles.
yeah, he's got the other kind of.
Yeah. That's why we get dark vision.
Yeah, so
Can I
you
give
got.
it to 2 people or is it concentration?
Should it be
I
concentration?
can give it to someone else if someone else would like dark vision.
Good, you're good, you're good.
Dunmore.
Anyone who has it because of goggles might want to have it as a backup. Just throwing that out there.
Dunmore.
Up to you. I don't
I
want
think
to
it's
like
the
use
only
all
other-
of your spell slots on dark vision before literally anything else.
Why not give it to yourself?
You could give it to yourself.
I'm fine being in the dark.
Dunmore
I
has
can
the,
turn to an animal I can see better in the dark.
It's true.
Dunmore has the drift globe. It is off.
Gotcha. You have the drift glove.
Not making that mistake again.
The person that's
Such
going
a
to be in the
level 3.
front has the omnidirectional
Oh!
light orb.
Speaking of this,
We need a
It's a-
marker.
yeah, it's a 5-foot hallway, and it's like, it's a 5-foot hallway.
It's your job now.
Break
Will
the
not be in
colors.
front.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
this
was
is.
gonna say probably either Tanner or Gunmar in front.
Dunmore.
Tanner will be right behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, have you been introduced to Spark?
You're no longer a group.
Blue was Terry,
Yeah.
What?
just passing down the one Eric Cochran we have.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I
Look,
do
it's okay.
appreciate
If we find
All right,
werewolves,
so
a little
we're gonna
bit.
get Tanner
Because
for
because we
fire.
don't actually have Alex with his Gunmar. That gets to be
Aw.
Gunmar today.
Oh, is he Vic today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I approve of that.
I mean, dude.
It's the same one, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his actually is custom.
Bowling wizard is me.
Something wizard is Vanya.
There you go. And we are.
Darwin.
Uh,
Cloak
Mysterious
You got him.
hitman
Yeah,
watching from a
mysterious
distance.
cloak.
Not that, but that was right.
No, it wasn't. That was Dylan. No.
Nope.
oh, Hoodman.
Yep.
He's got the clear base. That's how you can tell.
Oh, I was using someone the whole time.
Nope.
Nope.
Dang.
That's Kit.
4, 5, 6, 7. That's all of us.
You don't want to throw a level 16 evocation wizard in here?
Solves a lot of your issues.
It would solve so many of our problems.
Come on, Dragon.
Crazy
come
how
on
being
down.
severely overleveled solves all the issues.
No, it's pretty close to the size.
All
The
right.
base is the right size, at least.
Honestly, it's not big enough to be another like size category. It's tall.
Someone's looking down the dark sewer. They see nothing, and then they just see that just like jittering towards them,
It's not animated. It's just kind of like rattling in your direction.
like a horror game, like a Five Nights at Freddy's or a Slender monster. Just shh. Terrifying.
Can you line those up, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
into the order that you guys are in?
That is the opposite of a line.
And
So
make
front,
it-
front, you're Michael.
Yes, please. And
So
then
Gunmar. Tanner.
Can Gunmar see right now?
he has goggles.
He has
Okay.
goggles.
Sparky. Unless somebody else wants to.
Yeah, Spark, if you want to be in front, say something.
I don't really care.
Okay. Heck, Vanya, do you care where you are? Darwin
No.
will happen.
Darwin wants to be in the
Vanya
back.
cannot see.
So middle is fine for you.
In but I can see.
Yeah. I think you're the only one who cannot see right now.
Oh, cool.
Listen, I have short legs. It takes me a while to get places. I'm going in front.
By the time we get there, you're in the back. Where the
Let's
spellcaster should be.
I'm just trying to imagine how that happened.
because initiative went and Sparky was at the end, so I've already moved for him.
Everyone just stepped over him. Because he's 2'2".
You guys start heading down the hallway, and as I mentioned, about 20 feet down. Oh, no, I actually didn't get to this point. About 20 feet down, you see another wall. This one has a different masonry work. It looks older, but not as old as these tunnels work, and the brick is completely different. But it's well done and blocks up this doorway, the rest of the hallway. This would be an issue if it wasn't there was another door to the right that had steps going down.
We follow the steps down. Actually, I'd like to inspect that wall real quick. Does it look like it was more recently made?
Well, more recently, but not recent.
Yes,
Okay.
it does. It does not match in time scale to the walls of this tunnel, But it's definitely not like they just made it.
I look to see like
Like an
I know,
idea?
yeah.
I would say you would just a natural ability because you build walls and other underground terrain. It's at least over a year, under 10.
Okay.
You have a decent range. If you want something more specific, you would need a roll.
And do we remember when the Cantus group came?
Had a problem for some time.
Inspect the ground near the wall for any possible scratch marks.
Sure. Give me an inspection, an investigation.
Check.
Hey, an actual check in a lot of RPGs.
9. Fuck you.
You have dark vision.
No, inspiration. Damn, I shouldn't have done it.
So 9.
Yeah.
You look at the ground. You're pretty far back. So everyone else has kind of started going down the staircase by the time you get there. There's definitely dust and like not a lot of airflow in this, so any dust that is here is just always here. But there does seem to be a walkable footpath that people have been using. Other than that, you can't really glean any information from this. All right. The stairwell goes down and is a corkscrew of a stairwell. It seems to be, it's a circle, but like the center column is not like tiny. It's like, so it's yeah. Anyway, it looks like you would know this after about one revolution, and going down about 20 feet. That center column is about 5 feet. You make it down. You go 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. You start hearing voices. And the gleaming of a little bit of light. Not a lot. Dim light. I would need a separate second.
Better. 28.
Alright. You start making your way down.
I vanished already. Not even.
You keep making your way down, and basically every 5 feet is about a quarter revolution. You make it about 10 feet down, you can now see halfway out the door at the bottom of this stairwell cylinder thing. A lot of your view is blocked because about 5 feet into the door is a number of boxes, both to the left and the right. There's a small path that goes through the boxes, and you can see light filtering from that end. You hear a number of voices of people just working, and like it's like, load that over there. It's like, hey, be careful with that. It's like, do we need this one? I was like, all right. And it's like, who's got rope? And just people working.
I have rope.
Oh, okay. That's good. You know them out.
We have rope. We all have rope.
It's coming from the shadows. I have
We
rope.
brought the rope!
But you hear people moving heavy boxes and other things, and you can see the bottom of this room. Oop, 15 feet back up, you are at the front of the group.
And inform them. I can.
I don't know. Take a pick.
If he was here, I would say Gunmark is front, but he's not
Gotcha.
here.
Yeah. Yes.
Who else wants brain talk from Tanner?
Oh, that's what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Never mind. Go.
Yeah.
No, this is
Yeah,
between
I
you
I'm
guys.
glad you were on the same page.
I was gonna suggest Arwen, but he's also
He's
not
also
here.
not here. Yeah.
I honestly thought you were talking about, like, who wants to come with me into this room, and, like, we should do Gunmore. I'm like, alright, sure. Go ahead.
For inevitably when we get caught.
I guess I'll do it just cause.
Okay. So I will connect.
You have calm emotions. It's good.
I will connect.
You have not used that today.
Yeah.
And
I will let you...
you're going.
No, I'll let
Like
you...
I could do this all fucking day.
Kind of...
28. Let's go for 29.
I could roll a 20.
No, you keep the...
My mod is +9 and I
Actually,
roll
no,
with
because you
advantage.
stopped, you have done something... No, roll again.
Okay.
Oh, and don't forget to roll for duration of the...
Yeah. It's not 29, but it is 20.
Cool.
Is that enough?
You will find out.
That's fair.
No, it's not enough. You
Well,
should roll
it's
again.
weird because I can't use my other thing. I don't know whether I failed or not.
That is
Well,
weird, because
pick-
you don't...
Because I choose whether to apply it or not after I failed a roll.
It feels like it can only be used in stuff that is, like, momentary and stuff like that, but no, you use stealth rolls in combat, too. This is weird. It's... You like, it's high enough that, well, no, it's high enough that yes, in this particular case, for getting back to where you were, and like re-achieving that goal, it's enough.
Okay.
Entering, you just don't know, but
That's
like
fair.
how
But
long
like
after?
mechanically, how long can I?
How long
yeah.
after can you use it?
This is a thought experiment that we're gonna go on, but later.
Yeah.
So I'll just keep the 20 for now, and we'll figure this out later.
Yeah. Especially like because it's a super important thing. Like
Uh-huh.
you use it for sneaking. Like that would be almost a main
It's
use
like-
for it.
I don't know if it's homebrew or not, but it almost seems like it's meant for.
not.
No,
in
it's
combat.
official.
It's official stuff.
It feels like it's for combat still. Thing.
If I fail an ability check using a skill or tool with which I have proficiency, I can roll 1d6, add the number rolled to the check. Possibly. I only expend the die if it is a success after I.
You just roll that die now and have it on the back burner.
But
Actually, no. I think you can do that. No, you literally you roll it,
Okay.
and if you learn you fail while using this sneak roll, you say like, all right, I'm using it. If you then learn you succeeded, you burn it. But if you didn't succeed, you still keep it.
I don't know if that's
I
how.
don't know if it's how it's supposed to work, but
it
like that's
sounds like it would.
It sounds like it would.
it
That's
sounds
true.
like that's the best way.
You
to
just
make it
like you
work.
roll a d6 every time you roll an ability check. Roll a d6 and just put it to the side.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Like the just in case
Well,
this
'cause-
gets out of hand.
if you want to use it.
Yeah.
If you,
Because you don't lose it. That's the big thing. Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
mechanically you just always have it there.
every time it's like
Exciting.
something you're actually worried about.
Yeah.
How about that?
Regardless.
Yeah.
So
You
Tanner's
get-
got 2
that's-
stealths right now, 20 or 21, depending on how
But yeah,
bonkers it goes.
I don't think the 21's gonna make the difference.
you enter. Enter. You get to the bottom of the staircase. You are at this. I know the word. Like I don't want to say. It's portcullis. Wow. Like that was just right in my thread,
There's
and
no
I.
I.
Yeah. No, just like it was right there, and just like say the word. Say the word. Go on. You can do it.
You
say
got
the
this.
word.
You're going to say the word.
You're at a portcullis. This portcullis is open.
Uh-huh.
For those who don't know, a portcullis is the big iron medieval like drop down thing.
There is no I.
There is
It
no
is
I.
port colors.
Colors.
Oh, we have this conversation every time.
We've
a
had it
portcullis.
before.
This is a portcullis.
Yes.
It's up, by the way.
Also known as cousin portcullis.
Um,
The vampire.
Looking straight, you see
Uh-huh.
nothing but boxes.
Okay, great.
You go in. If you go in, there's basically a single 5-foot path to go in and take a right. And from your view, you basically know that there's only a diagonal there. So it's basically like 5 feet in, 5 feet over, 5 feet over, 5 feet in. From your current vantage point, you can't see anything in this room, but you do have a couple things. You know, the height of the ceiling is 10 feet. You can see light coming from there, but you can tell that it's coming
Dim light or
from
bright light?
dim light and maybe 2, based on shadows,
Okay.
maybe 2 to 3 sources.
Okay. What do I hear?
A lot of people working.
Okay.
You hear the scraping of boxes, people like
Nothing
talking and
specific,
stuff like
just
that.
general like background type stuff.
Kind of things.
Okay.
It definitely, from your time in the, this would remind you of being on the docks, of people
Okay.
unloading and loading ships.
Squawky squawk. Sorry, I had to reset there for a second.
Nope, that's wrong.
Incorrect.
No, you want number 3. This is 5.
Man, switching between my voice, Tanner's voice, and Tanner's other voice. It's time.
Really, it's Tanner's fault.
Orc is staring at me. Honestly,
He's still
Spork is
staring at
kind of
you.
staring at me. That's just how his eyes
So,
work.
you guys see light, and you're behind boxes right now.
I will give them the brief over what I can see in here.
Oh, I wasn't really expecting this, but we can totally work. Everybody close your eyes.
Okay.
Heads up, 7 up.
What if I don't have eyelids?
Some of them.
Map.
What if I don't have hands?
He's the map.
He's the map.
He's the map. He's the map.
I helped as much as I blindly.
Man, I shall.
I picked up my water so that it can't be spilled. That was my contribution.
I grabbed my
I'm trying to find
Solid-
the corner.
solid
It shouldn't-
plan.
It shouldn't fall.
And you guys are good.
Well, that's a map.
Why is Squark dead?
Oh, no, Spark. Only
I
Tanner
suddenly
and Spark
decided that like I
survived.
need all these papers.
We open our eyes, Sparks broken
Okay.
in two. Like, who did it?
I gave a lot more room on the map than I really thought. Also, that's a 10-foot doorway. So yeah, it is a 10-foot. I'm gonna say it widens out as it gets to the bottom, but it's a 5-foot all the way out.
As a landing.
Yeah. But yeah, basically you
still
can
want me going
kind of
forward.
see. There's this way.
Um,
Oh, where's Tanner?
try to peek around the corner. If you get caught, try to hold them off until we can get there.
It looks like the box.
Yes, basically.
Yeah, what I described and what's on the map totally different.
Great.
But
So
I will continue sneaking and move to the nearest like where that I can peek around,
like
which would
Maybe
probably
kind of like right here.
Yeah.
You notice there's actually a decent bit of shadow coming this
Okay.
way. So
Does the dark know?
quite a bit actually. This
the
room
dim light
is
bright
lit.
now.
So you can basically see that, and
Fields of you guys.
Fog of war.
I'm gonna see most
I
of
can tell you
this.
all of this. You don't have to close your eyes.
Oh. I just didn't want him to accidentally reveal something.
Basically that.
Okay.
You see people.
7,000 people.
That's a bit much, but
17 people.
That's a lot of people.
Oh, you were in between.
6 people.
you see 2 people down here.
Oh, see 6 of them and some strange combination of something.
I guess
Squawk,
this
is
is
that you?
technically down here.
Squawk, is that you?
No
you
response.
just get a bird noise in your head.
You see it,
Caw!
you see it turn towards you.
Okay.
And then just
It's
like
coming for me. It's
shudder
coming.
and vanish.
No, you Grace see it towards you.
So you see one guy down here. I can see if he kind of over here. This guy's at the table.
I love it.
It doesn't really match up here, but he's at the table. Seem to be doing something there. These 2 are fucking with that crate.
Okay.
These 2 are carrying a crate. This guy seems to be just hanging out, kind of like messing with stuff. Probably he's about to help out.
Working.
Managing.
Oh, I see 6
No,
of them.
definitely a worker. They all look about the same. Some a
Are
little
they
bit more.
wearing any like standardized clothing? or do
Can you
they
give me a
all...
perception check?
Okay.
It's dim light, and the shadows are. It's very directional dim light, so there are actually some pretty harsh shadows.
Dark vision
guess I
still
have
helps
to-
anyway. Because the dim light counts as bright, and the bright light is just dark. Is just
The dark vision's why I can look
Yeah.
at all. Well,
Okay.
adding 7 to things is hard for me.
Seven's a weird number.
Sorry, let me check my notes. Okay, yeah, you just made it.
Everybody hates 7.
Everyone looks about the same, in a sense of like general thuggish.
I feel like uniform.
There's no necessarily uniform or like insignia, but like rough and tumble folk.
Okay.
People like if this they would be guys who hang out at the dock bar and sometimes move luggage, not necessarily caring whose the luggage belongs to or who they're working for, kind of thing. Definitely all built out kind of thing. They are all visibly armed, of just generic weapons, shitty, poorly taken care of, shitty weapons. Some of them even have like, that's a farm tool, and like, good job for you.
How are these crates that I'm next to?
You are next to, those are about 8 feet high. Each crate's about 3, anywhere between 3 and 4.
Is everyone here medium or small?
Yes.
Okay. What about those crates on that side?
They're anywhere between 4 and 3 feet, but they're stacked higher.
Okay.
So those ones go basically the
With
same.
a 12, you do see something.
Oh.
You can only see all the lights coming this direction.
Yeah.
And so, like, these guys are in complete shadow, and these guys are very in shadow. This guy's really the one you can see it on, and you can, after you notice it, you see glimpses of everybody else. Below their face, everything good?
Evan's coming.
Yeah.
Whoa! Damn, I get mine so late. Everyone
I
gets
don't know,
theirs
Ray
in-
and I got ours at the same time and then everyone
I
else.
still haven't gotten one.
We're the same person.
Well, your
Phone almost died last week.
What?
You don't get Discord notifications.
Oh, it's on Discord?
Mhm.
Are we
I'm not using an iPhone.
Never mind.
You're the only iPhone here.
Okay.
We are
I was wondering if
this
that
is
was
an
it.
Android household.
It was you and Jacob.
Okay,
No, this is a like Samsung Galaxy.
got some notes.
I
We
was
don't
wondering
make
if
the
maybe
notes
it was
anymore.
a-
Anyway, you
Yeah.
noticed something important.
Yeah? Okay, great.
When did they stop making them?
2 years ago.
Oh.
I know, you and me have the last notes.
No, I got the one after you.
Oh, you have the last note.
We have the second to last.
Okay.
I think.
Oh,
Who
I
knows?
matched
I
with
have
one of
a
these.
no. Who cares?
So, imagine you have an oval.
Okay.
So starts here.
Uh-huh.
It's completely black. Cut it in half.
Mickey, high foot.
Okay, cut it in half.
Uh-huh.
So now you have the bottom half an oval.
Uh-huh.
Break that in half and
Uh-huh.
put it right under the eyes. They go for about 2 inches below both eyes. There.
Oh, like as makeup or something?
At this distance, it's hard to tell, but it is pure black.
Does it... This might sound weird. Does it see dimensional or flat?
With
on
a
the
12,
face?
it's really hard to tell.
That's fair.
More like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
like
bad
that.
at drawing
Yeah.
semicircles, apparently. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like little fangs almost.
Mm-hmm.
Or clown makeup.
But
Potato, potato.
but they are
Poor, like, butt-mouthed man.
they are very very black to the point that when they're in shadow, you just can't see them.
That's no face, Mr.
I inform everyone of everything.
Does that sound like anyone?
Does anybody
Does it-
recognize that?
Yeah, does that sound like anyone we know?
Not that we as a party know.
Okay.
However, somebody individually might know something. Those marks.
You guys can make history checks.
Maybe I saw something in the wanted posters. Would I?
Nobody else is making one. I'll make one.
Yeah. One, gone around.
2.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you reroll
Babe,
it.
I rolled a 1. Can I reroll it? Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That bounce hit the wall.
Dirty 20.
Came back and stopped dead.
So it's
I'm
only,
check-
is only 3 rolls?
Three
So
rolls
far,
so far.
so
Yeah.
if you want to.
We're not rolling.
History.
History.
18.
18,
17.
17.
What is history on
It's
here?
in.
Intelligence.
H.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That would do it. 9.
Good thing I could.
You don't really realize anything. You three all got pretty close, but it's a very simple, very distinctive mark. You feel like if you would remember it, you would remember it.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's kind of it. You each have various levels of confidence about that, but you have a good feeling that like I've not seen this before.
Sounds suitably suspicious. Is there any way you could get more?
Sorry.
You use your discretion. I can't actually. How much have they moved since we've started?
They're just kind of meandering around. Doing
Meandering
things, right?
about. I would say though, two holding the crate may have like walked off at this point, but like we're talking like just people are working in this general
The
area.
room's fairly open.
I mean, if you think you can do it, go for it. You would have to climb the crates.
Yes. But that's better than going into the middle of
Fair point.
Go farther.
But you wouldn't be able to talk your way out of it. Okay, now come.
I can.
Okay.
I can try.
You can let us know immediately once they see you, though. Yeah. Go ahead and try it. You only have to talk for a few seconds at most.
So, the crates that are in like the Tetris piece right
Mm-hmm.
there.
They don't reach the ceiling. I would say the highest they go is 8 feet, giving you 2 feet. You
Would-
can squeeze through that.
Yes. Well, my plan would be to climb on top of them and like full on prone on
In
top of
there.
them.
I would say
Because none of these people are 8 feet tall. They can't see up there.
you definitely can hide in that. It is a hideable
Mm-hmm.
spot. The two northern ones, so like the one in the middle and the one closest to you, are at the same height, about 8 feet high. You can occupy those if you squeeze into them.
Okay.
And you have the option, or at least ability, to attempt to hide in those places.
And it would probably be athletics or acrobatics to get there?
It would be acrobatics to do it quietly.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Okay. Go ahead and put Tanner on top of the first box. That box, yep. No,
Acrobatics to do
yes.
quietly.
I'm going to, while Terrence is I'm going to take my hat on and off, and I'm going to be the halfling, just so we can
No.
kind of. Huh?
No.
No.
No, that's right. Just so I can kind of get a bit of shock factor. If
22.
Easily done. You sneak up onto that first one. You're really hiding in the corner of that because of the
You just
directional
kinda, like,
light.
squeeze up against the wall.
And using a very swift moment when you're timing 6 pairs of eyes to be away from you, you slip up onto the top one. A beat goes by. You're just holding down. No one seems to see anything. No one seems to be making a noise. You have made it on top of that.
I
With
would
your...
like to shimmy forward so that I can see the rest of the room as possible.
Alright.
Just like army crawl. Oh!
Whoa!
That's either a really cool rug or a portal to something.
something.
the Nether Realm, but like cotton candy version.
The cotton candy nether realm.
Ah, yes, the elemental plane of cotton candy.
I would heartbeat right in there.
Yes!
I don't like cotton
Yes, that!
candy.
I like cotton
It doesn't matter if you like cotton candy. It's better than here.
They can't stand in a portal.
I don't know, it doesn't seem like a very substantial
That one's
place.
clearly a rock.
There's no racism in the cotton candy world.
There's
The
no
fight
jobs.
The fight between the pink and the blue, serious business.
Half the cotton candy I've seen has been both pink and blue.
That's why it's a war. They're competing for the love
gonna say
of the
these ones
most
have already moved.
equal.
See,
Michael
they've
Jackson.
they've actually been one color and then filled with the blood of the other.
Put them over here. The guys are still moving.
They're just moving crates around.
I forgot about the Michael Jackson Archer.
So, this is a very busy room.
Because, well, no, there's two of them.
Oh my god.
They got the lean going on.
Yeah, they came that way.
I fucking love it.
Anyway.
So, there is...
Sorry.
Snap.
Yeah, no, they're gonna snap.
It wants to lean.
There's a torch here. There's a torch over here. And functionally, those are the only light sources in this room.
Uh-huh. Do most of the people in here seem human, or is
They
it hard
all
to
look
tell?
human.
Okay.
They all look human.
What are their...
So they're just struggling in the dark. And
They seem to be quite accustomed to this. Like, they're just moving boxes. They're not trying to do...
okay.
They're not like painting and stuff like that. They're not trying to navigate combat. They're just working in
I
dick.
guess ice rain, but whatever.
Well, they're, you know...
They're underground criminals. They
Underground
work-
criminals can take their eye health very seriously.
No, they cannot.
They
So-
can.
They're
He's got enough
a
time
bunch
to fight
of just kind of normal individuals. Did I find it?
can keep talking
and
about their
that
eye.
one. Don't. Those two. And no, that's good.
Skyrim.
Oh my god, yeah, itchy. These two look a little bit better, a little bit more equipped, but everyone else looks.
I didn't see
functionally-
which two you pointed out. Okay.
Look a little bit more well equipped. Everybody else looks kind of basically the same. This guy's the guy you saw in the tavern.
Uh-huh.
And-
Sorry.
The guy he's talking to is a massive bulk of a man. Big dude.
Still human, but like as big as human.
Big, probably not as big as human can be, but he is a well-built
Okay.
individual, maybe 6'5", very bulked out, doesn't have a shirt on, has armored sleeves on. You can see there's a small table in that little area. He's leaning up against a wall, but there's food and drink on that, a small candle, a book, and a helmet, and a sphere, a helmet on the table, and various weaponry at arm's access right next to him. They are in fact sitting. They are standing on what looks to be what was probably once a really nice rug. That
It's no longer a nice
no,
rug.
not in this environment. But it's still better than the rough flagstone everything else is put on. The things behind them, you can just barely see, but as far as you can tell, they look like
Mead or something?
you can't tell what they look like weird barrels.
Okay.
You have no idea what's in them.
So they don't look like this is a barrel you would see in a tavern. There's something off of them?
It's like a barrel with more metal on
Okay.
it.
Like reinforced.
Kind of, yeah.
Got it.
You can see a hole there. That goes down maybe
To another world of cotton candy.
like 10 feet or so like that, and it looks chiseled out. And you can just kind of see in this section, but it's rushing water. You do know
This
now,
way, that way.
mostly this way,
Okay, that way.
but it's a swirling mass
Okay.
that it might not be immediately taken away. So you see that, and it looks like they are lining up a number of crates along this edge and organizing them. Several of them are open. People are moving crates over, packing them, unpacking, and they seem to be setting up the crates.
Does it look like they're going to push the crates in the river?
Maybe, maybe not. You're not quite sure exactly what they're doing.
Where are they staging the crates? Along the edge of the...
Right here.
Okay.
You also see a guard who has a bow. Some of these people do have bows, by the way. He obviously has, because he has it drawn and ready next to a portcullis.
I inform the party of the situation.
Okay, so is this... How far down is it to the water?
10 feet.
About 10 feet.
Okay.
Ish.
It seems to swell periodically. It can go as low as a few inches and as deep as... It seems to bottom out at 10, but it also likes remaining at 10.
Once the water.
I don't think the people are leaving and done with whatever they're doing.
It's not what I meant.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, man.
I don't think they're leaving. Oh, that's not what I meant. Or cocking hands. Reloading.
When they're
Okay, is there any way you can check in one of the crates? Or would you
They
rather
seem
stay
to be
on-
talking, but they're in hushed tones you can't hear from this
Okay.
distance. Or currently.
And it's just like
you said
open,
you moved up 5 feet.
Yeah, it's just open around between me and all these people.
Yeah, I would say these two are the active people moving. These guys seem to be messing with this crate and a couple other ones that those guys periodically check in. He's on a book of some kind.
You said the crate that's closest to you is lower than...
Yep, these two are like 3 to 4 feet off the
Okay.
ground. These are both... The stat crates, they equal out about 8 feet high.
Do I think there is any universe where I could, like, look at Tetris, the one closest to you, without raising an alarm?
That's up to you to make that call.
I'm
they nailed
trying to
shut?
get... Yeah, I'm trying to get a better sense of, like, how they're fastened, how durable does the wood look, is it nails, is it screws?
Do an investigation check.
All these things that Tanner would just see,
Also,
that
they-
I'm trying to get a sense of as gritting at a table playing a game.
Also,
So-
he said they were working on some, so you might be, if we leave it, you might be able to
Yeah.
actually
So,
or inspect it.
fortunately,
15?
I would say you're on top of one, and they're all similarly built. They're mostly made of reclaimed woods and stuff like that. Not rotted woods, just these are
Getting it open is not the problem, it's whether or not I think I can do it without alerting
Yeah.
anyone.
They are all nailed shut. The ones they are
Okay.
using, they have prying open, you doing something with the inside, sometimes moving stuff out, sometimes moving in, closing it back up.
And I can't see what they are finagling, the pair closest to you.
Yeah, that pair is actually mostly messing with that big crate,
Okay.
and it has a section that comes down, and
Okay.
they're bringing stuff in and out of it.
What kind of stuff?
I would need a perception check.
Okay. 17.
17? Yeah, that would be enough. So, what they are using and messing with seems to be, there's a big pile of something in that. They're reaching really far in, and one of them even has like a rake-like thing to reach it and grab in. They're taking out this grass-like substance.
Okay.
Think long, thin ferns and stuff like that. The major marking of it, though, is they're a brilliant violet.
Okay. Do these... So it's a plant of some variety.
It's a plant of some kind.
Does it look fresh or dead?
It looks pretty... Well, it's violet. You've never...
That's
Yeah.
fair, but like, are the...
Are they supple or are they crinkly?
Yeah, like when
You're
they're,
really
when
far
they're
away.
moving around, are they
They are-
stiff or are they wiggly?
I would say it's really hard to tell.
Okay.
The way they're handling them, they seem to be like
Are they being
tightly...
gentle with them?
Not like Fabergé gentle, but they're also not chucking them like hay.
Okay.
But they definitely like take out handfuls, seem to mess with it, and then hand it and put it off into a crate, and eventually that crate gets taken away by the other two.
Okay, so they're unloading the
Unloading from big
prawns
crate into tiny
into
crates.
smaller crates?
Yeah.
And the smaller crates are being moved elsewhere
Yeah.
to that staging
And
area.
the reeds are about you would guess anywhere between 8 to 10 inches. Not really reeds, sorry. Like think leaves of a fern, very very thin, very very violet. And they take basically a bundle at once, and that's it. And like they seem to bound it and put it down. So just making it easier to move.
This is a weird question. Can I send like images across my brain talkie or
Nope.
no? Okay, I wasn't sure.
No. Telepathy is just
Yeah.
basically
I don't think you can do images.
Sending is
Well,
also just words.
Yeah.
Well, yes, and because if you don't share a language, you get by.
You get concepts and stuff
Uh,
like that.
Not important.
Telepathy's got rules for how it
Double
works for creatures. Not sure.
Squawky, squawk. This closest to Vonia. What? A violet?
Fern?
That was looking plant. Is it frondy? Like there's a central center?
They are
there's-
all cut. They are just the leaves.
Okay.
Okay.
So imagine someone took a frond with like a. Yeah,
Give
or
me
just-
a real life tree that's a similar shape.
Okay, not a tree. Definitely
Or-
think grasses.
Okay.
Think long, thin grass.
Fern.
Uh-huh.
and just a fistful of those. So it comes like they've been sliced.
Okay.
Asparagus.
Yeah, but
Okay.
more leaf-like.
Okay.
But actually, yeah, kind of like just it's a bundle of stalks.
Stalks is a good word. That stalks help.
Okay. But very grassy.
Violet's grass type plant.
Vanya, violet
Come on,
grass.
maybe.
Any idea?
Or Darwin.
A very violet.
I don't know if Darwin would know.
Because you can't see it, while the description is
Not inaccurate.
no.
It's as good as I can get without knowing what it is.
Yeah.
And without actually seeing it to describe it.
I'll just modify the DC.
Is
Go ahead.
Darwin able to help?
I don't want to give you like.
Yeah, can
Disadvantage.
Darwin help?
I could roll disadvantage.
No, I would say this one is hard. If you were both examining it, this would be something you could do advantage on. I would say both of you, both Darwin and Vanya, could roll.
Okay.
But because they can't see it, I'm just going to up the DC.
Can I do anything to help them out? Or
You're
no?
allowing them to make the roll.
Fair enough. Is I was gonna say, is there any way?
Talk to, please.
Nature.
Nature or
Dr.
do you have, by the way, with your nature, please feel free to use your wisdom stat. You're a druid.
Please.
Also,
It's the dumbest thing.
it is a
Isn't
wisdom.
That druids are not
Nope,
naturally
nature is
good at
intelligence.
that. It is.
Oh,
They
what
needed
the
more
fuck?
intelligence
They're
stats.
both plus
basically.
4. I guess that
Oh
would
yeah,
be plus
Vanya's
6.
smart. I forgot.
So would that make it a plus 6?
Also,
then?
are you counting the
Is
roll
that
that you
proficient?
dropped?
I don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to count the die
I
you dropped.
rolled.
So nature is right now intelligence, and you are proficient. So it's your proficiency, which is 2, plus your wisdom, so it should be plus 6. So go ahead and make
I
it a plus
wanted
6.
one of
Like
the
cross
dice.
it out and make it
Is
plus
this
6.
something Tanner could even attempt to identify?
Not like Dr.
He's
K.
not proficient in
Oh,
your
no.
I think I grabbed the
Okay.
wrong one.
I was.
You actually are far more cosmopolitan.
The gold.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, you're not major. You're not from a major city, though. You did spend 2 years in a port city, which is pretty big. But where you're from is a small, medium-sized town.
Yeah.
Could I get that red
Oh,
patch?
I think I have it.
Sorry, I switched to doing
No,
things
you're all good, Alex.
digitally, so now I
You're all
just
good,
don't
Alex.
bring rating.
Alex, you're good.
It's fair.
Shit, none of those are the bread one. I grabbed all but the right one.
I don't know.
Okay, you're not helpful.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead and I'm gonna somebody roll for Darwin. I will tell you the.
Oh, ah!
Alright, you.
12.
Can I?
This is.
Uh,
12 plus 16. Okay.
I mean, I'm personally over this room. Oh boy.
That's true, but
I don't know how to weigh this.
It's okay. You got it. I'll go back.
What's happening?
Ordering food.
I'm trying to decide what I want. Anyway,
Boy.
I've given Bray a task.
And then Alex just got the look of, oh god, he has to make a decision.
I like food more. Varieties.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped to 5, so that'd be.
Okay.
Thank you.
You don't immediately recognize it. You feel like if you got to look at it, you might be able to try again. But there's several things that are stocky, and because stocky comes in a lot of different forms, leaves come in a lot of different forms. Violet's a key thing. You do know violet can mean anywhere between highly poisonous to tropical based to a couple of your sacred plants and protected plants. Your area and other areas are violet themselves, but these violets also range from kind of like all the violets, so deep, vibrant violets, and subtle violets, stuff like that. You would need to see it at this point. You're getting a lot of ideas, too many. You literally, too much is coming, I need to narrow this down. Darwin, with a 16, gets a clearer kind of sense of what you're picking up.
I'm he's on drugs.
Someone's poisoned the water.
But he's, from what you're getting and stuff like that, he's pretty sure that it's probably not the tropical stuff. He's taken from his experience, and it's probably either stuff he knows not to touch due to poison, or stuff he's just not come across before.
So I want to touch it.
There's not a good way to move forward. Be open in here. I identified the special people, to the weird special guy. Somebody
That guy in the
else.
black robe is the guy from the.
Yeah. This might seem weird, but the general populace of this room, they all look capable, correct?
They all look like your average thug.
Okay.
They are armed.
How crazy is the water?
Turbulent.
Okay.
I like
Don't swim in it unless you have a good swim speed.
No, I was thinking like it wouldn't be enough for a shark to stay there, kind of nom on people. That
Also,
come
the
down.
shark is like 10 feet down.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's
No,
a
it does swell periodically. It seems to be violent turmoil water, but you would spend your whole turn as a shark staying in one place.
section.
Couldn't swim though.
The water's
So
flowing
now, can I?
based on the map towards you, correct?
That's what
Mostly.
it's-
Oh.
Mostly.
Is that the
Yeah, so I
direction
can't
of
fly.
like most of town, or is that away from town?
That's south of town.
Okay.
But to like the wealthy.
Um,
But that's also
It's-
just generally downriver.
yeah, it's downriver. It follows the path of river.
Okay. And
So
we
water
are-
goes this way.
We're in the 10th zone.
You're right there.
correct?
No,
Okay.
you're right there.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you guys followed and
Oh,
got
okay,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're
Basically, what you're saying is
So it would
we've
flow
reached
through most of
Yeah.
town.
yeah.
Got it.
like an underground portion of the
Of the river.
the western part of the river.
Theoretically.
Yeah. Well, you do know that there's limestone caverns. Something you would just know from that, Sparky, is limestone wears away very easily. So these underground river systems are incredibly turmoil and violent, and if you fall into it, you may never surface again. Or if you do surface, you usually are battered and bruised as you just go through caverns and caverns of just empty pockets in stone. The fact that they're using one and all for anything shows the amount of risks they're taking. Though they seem to have a system here, but this is very much of like, it's quite possible that like something you throw on that will not resurface for months, if it resurfaces at all, and sometimes that resurfacing will change.
Second. Probably not second. Does it look like they're in the beginning, middle, or end of the process? Like
Probably middle.
middle. Okay.
But you don't know if they're done, if they like
Okay.
move. They have a staging area, and they're working in the staging area. But you don't know if like is that one of 5 stages.
They're not like on the last crate or whatever of this.
It's hard to tell because you honestly don't know if crates are empty or not.
Fair. It's Evan.
What up?
Good timing.
I've just been stalling by asking Alex a lot of questions.
Oh, great.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
What up?
Not much.
You're a human brain,
Open
not
the
a
window a little
children.
bit.
Fuck you,
How do we
lizard.
want to play this?
Two people.
Okay.
Lizard.
Would you prefer in this situation to fight melee or ranged?
I can do either.
Because I'm thinking that's a good spot to ambush from.
Do we want to open with fight, open with lies?
Uh,
We can always talk first and fight later. We can't fight first and talk later. That doesn't usually work.
Right. I'm going to switch back to just Sparky Kobold.
You want to go in pretending to be.
No, because the kobolds are likely in my eyes pretty dumb. It's not.
Their assumption is fair. I'm not saying.
Okay,
they're dumb.
okay. No, I'm just saying. Anyway, point is.
I thought the same thing he did. Like I have to
Same.
follow your logic, but like I can very much see
Simple
his side.
misunderstanding. I apologize. I'm going to
Give Sparky nightmares today.
You're good.
want
Go ahead.
them- I'm going to change myself into a nondescript kind of
thing?
halfling. Kind of nondescript, like maybe he's got like mustache, neatly trimmed beard,
Okay.
Street out here.
brown hair. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they might think I'm stupid.
Do they look? These two? Do they look like they're fair conversation? How's that going? for
It
them?
looks like a conversation.
Okay, they're just kind of in the middle of
Ongoing.
talking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna knock on the door. There and maybe.
You can stay here. Both of you are going to have to wait so that you can knock. Do you mean the door to like come in the tunnel?
No, this door.
Is there a door there?
It's a portcullis that's open.
It
Oh
it
shit.
does
Yeah,
this.
it's not
Okay,
really a
okay.
door.
Apparently like
You
that.
could
Gotcha.
knock on like the side of it or something.
We're just gonna walk in. I'm going to announce.
Go back to
Make-
play.
Make no aggressive actions. No weapons. Show them that we're not here to fight them. But be ready to. Oh yeah.
We have snuck into the secret den of lies and spies.
Okay.
The
I was
rest.
trying to
of it-
piece this together through the conversation. I'm like, no, it's not happening.
Okay.
So
Were you
we.
here when we tracked the dude to
No.
the doorway?
Nope.
We've
No.
been here.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Two
Evan,
sessions together.
Oh, yes.
Recap time. Recapping the recap and then.
Let me take care from here. The important bits.
Yes.
You guys got a lead to a tavern to look for Roger. You got to the tavern. You didn't find Roger, but but before you could start looking for lodger, you guys scouted tables. Due to some very skillful work as a squirrel from Vanya, she was able to pinpoint a very particular table where people were coming and going and speaking in Thieves' Cant. There was also an individual there that stood out from the others that was hard to see because he was a gnome being flanked very closely by two very big guys. If you weren't looking closely, you couldn't see him. He was the guy conversing with a bunch of runners coming in and out for various things. By listening to him, you got some information of just criminal activity going on.
Notice that.
Yep.
That's Scork.
You got a couple bits of information from that, but the big thing was that, see that guy in black in the hat? He's a tallish, he's an average height human of gaunt nature, a small black beard, indeterminate age. Put it back. When he came in, he did not speak in Thieves' Cant. He immediately sat down at that table, though, and he began speaking in Elvish. Luckily, Vanya knows Elvish.
The only one.
The only one. You guys really lucked out. Because this was not how I thought this was going to go down. So instead of having to translate or pick up information or anything like that, Vanya just relayed.
Understood.
Yeah,
Also, Vanya knows about Tanner's.
everyone does now.
Everyone at this point
Okay.
knows about the telepathy. If you need
He's a good
smart
cat.
things, they're in a different spot.
So he basically said a couple major things, but basically like, thank you for working with us and stuff like that, and being so accommodating, all in very sneaky voice. And something's coming in a week. The man thanked him, and seemed to do it with a little bit of reverence. And then he left. Vanya followed as a squirrel. You guys then followed Vanya. And they took you from... This is the tents, where the patron is. That's the bar. You guys went down here, down this road is called the ladder. So that's going up ladder, that's going down ladder.
Okay.
You went down the ladder to this street, then this street, then this street, which we named Willow, and this one is Oak. At the end of this like cul-de-sac, there are dozens of streets inside that. Think Medieval City, but these are major streets. At the end of this, you found another opening similar to the Cobalt opening down here. A in the ground, looks like a vacant lot, but then you realize there's no ground, kind of thing. He went down to the lot, and you heard him open the door and close it. You guys then waited an hour to get a short rest in, so Vanya could get her fire sheet back and everything else. You guys then went back to that door, unlocked it, snuck in. You went. There was a very short passage and a right turn to a staircase. You went all the way down the staircase, and then this is where you guys are.
Tanner went down ahead of us because he's a sneaky.
The rogue.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in the stairs. Tanner is pressed up between the ceiling and a box.
I'm solid snaking on top of this box.
Yeah.
Just like prone.
It's like Solid Snake, but upside down.
Yes. That guy, I think the one nearest the Coke can has weird marks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that him?
At this point, yes, it was, but you noticed it on everyone's face.
Oh, okay.
That's the one you could see at the time. After you get as
I
bang for what you
informed
were
people that apparently the mark is these two weird black things.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the one dude.
No, it's on everyone.
Okay.
Oh, except for the guy who came to the.
The bottom.
The whoever goes out in public doesn't have them, but the rest
Yeah.
presumably, theoretically.
Or
No
it's
idea.
like magic.
Your idea is-
Something I
During the
perhaps
daylight.
made.
You've made a lot of assumptions.
Yes, I do that. I collect dots.
You don't connect them. You just collect them.
He needed something 5 feet shorter.
War.
There's a shorter one than that.
There is.
Is it 25?
Who's just laying
I need 25.
Like, sorry to go back to this real quick. Words cannot describe how much I like that.
I love it so fucking much. I went on a trip with her mom and brought that back.
It's beautiful.
Why is it 25 is just a weird amount of
Yeah,
Distance.
that's why I did
There is a
this.
weird amount of distance. You are correct.
Those definitely predate what his class is, because his
That's true.
his is literally from Fizzbangs, which is brand fucking new.
Also, there's not a ton of,
Comes in the first place.
yeah. Got a lot of cubes, maybe not a lot of cones. I don't think I have a
But yeah,
cube.
that's where you guys are. You guys are determining how to enter this room.
Okay.
We've reached a point where we're basically Sparky's gonna go in and start talking, and we're all just gonna back his play.
It's now 10 p.m. by the way. A little after now because this has all been going on, but.
On the plus side, you're fresh as a daisy because you haven't been here to use any of your ability.
No one's done
Wonderful.
really use
Also,
any.
we had a short rest.
We did
Yeah.
have a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dark vision.
And Vanya cast Dark Vision
Oh,
on you
thank you.
at the moment.
Okay, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna keep.
Order dinner. Yeah.
I'm going to say, Darwin, you move up behind me.
Alright, I can do that.
Gunmar's gonna stand
do
behind
that.
me. We're just gonna move the line back one. Actually, no, stand behind Squirt. I just want you visible when we make our way down, because you can. I just want you to be visible on the way down.
Do you want Beck in front of? No, it's fine. You can't see me. I'm just thinking Beck is a melee character.
Oh.
Squark has movement for days. Vanya can cast for range. You can cast for range.
Okay, I take it back.
But you have-
Darwin, get back to the back.
Hey, I can do that.
There is a section in this part of the room. You would fit a few people in it.
And it's
so
relatively dark at that point. It's really far away from all the light
you
sources.
might be able, or at least some of you might be sneak into that opening, but then you can begin.
It seems they're not really messing with the crates that you're literally on, and the ones over by the door.
These are either done or not a problem yet.
Yeah.
Alright,
But there's more crates here than I've drawn, but like, these are the important ones, like the ones by the door and those
Clearly, I'm using them for cover.
Okay, we're going to
Crossbow?
stealth forward, at least to the port.
To the stairs.
Alright, it's been several beats. Everyone who wants to move, please make a stealth check.
I will ready my crossbow.
Damn you.
Seems cocked. I was at D6 on it.
Oh.
That's
That's
cocked.
super
It was
cocked.
pretty cocked, though.
Oh wow.
Yeah, about as cocked as it will be.
I should take the 14.
Not bad.
Funny.
I know I saw it.
Everyone moving forward, we'll start with Darwin, because I saw you total.
21.
Nice.
21.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
I didn't roll.
You did roll.
I'm not moving.
17.
17.
30-20.
Nice. And Gunmar?
Oh shit! That's gonna be the problem, child. He's a +1.
Flat roll.
8.
Okay.
Could have been
Eight.
worse.
He's leading the possession, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Uh,
know what? This is fine.
But as a group roll,
I will say,
you did really
as a
well.
group, put where you were going to be. Just real quick. Like, you do make the full movement before... Whether or
So
not you...
a range where they wanted to stop.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So are we in the room or are we?
You can be wherever. We're not doing movement right now,
I
so...
wanna.
So
Basi-
a range where you would prefer to be at the end of.
hmm
Can we do with that?
I would say just those first 6 squares.
Okay.
Yeah, because anything past the one that Gunmar is currently in, they're gonna.
I'd have.
Actually, in fact, the one Gunmar's in
Is very visible.
is very visible. Can you put him back one?
We'll do this then.
Someone else can
No,
be behind
you're right.
Gunmar.
I'd have.
Someone
very
can be in
well
front of
that-
Sparky too, actually.
Yeah, in front of Sparky.
With your
is
guys'
fine.
size, you actually can accomplish that.
You're going in front of Sparky back.
Yeah, that works.
Alright.
And then put Darwin in the corner.
Yeah, I was thinking,
And then Vanya on the stairs.
thinking I'm a corner boy.
I guess you can.
Well, you can.
There's
you
a little
can
bit of light.
finally-
There's enough light that you're not gonna
Yeah.
trip and fall
Yeah.
getting in here
Mhm.
at this point.
There's enough to navigate by.
And I'm gonna do what's called a power move.
I'm gonna
I'm up
attempt
on
to
the
stay
credits,
hidden while
by
he
the
does the
way.
power move.
I look. Can I see Tanner at all?
No.
No.
Cool.
Like mechanically, no one can see me. That's why I'm up here.
I scan the crates to make sure that I can't see Tanner.
Is he good?
Yes, you are very hidden. Okay.
I will say that Gunmar makes a little bit of noise and stuff like that, but it's actually a very noisy atmosphere. The good news, the noise he makes is the moving and shoving of a crate, and it coincides with the other moving and shoving of crates. He does make noise, but you as a collective, like, well beat the any passives here.
I'm gonna do what's called a power move, and I'm gonna let everybody just relax and wait for them to.
I have my crossbow.
Right, sounds good.
And we're just gonna sit there with our like leaning up against boxes and shit, just wait for them to notice us.
Really? Okay.
Like as like to show them that we don't mean any harm, and as like a power play to say like
Your call, man.
we're better than you.
I will back your play. Your call.
Okay. Vanya, did you want to do something? I heard you talk.
Boxes or is the area too small for me?
Oh no, you can do those. I should.
Oh dear.
It
See those
came
first
close.
two? The first two on this side?
Yeah.
Those are about 4 feet. Similar to Tanner's situation, the other one's about 8 feet high. So that's one of the reasons that back corner is really well hidden.
Okay. So I can get up here.
Easily. And Vanya can get inside.
There we go.
Darn's
Just
trying
be
far too hard to look natural.
Really careful climbing on
In
the
a corner of a
crates.
room.
And he like keeps
Can go
adjusting like
wrong.
not natural enough.
And they finally notice, and he's like,
Or you just don't have to roll for
You
it.
have
Like he's trying to lean on the wall, but he's got his arm
out.
out.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's a JoJo character.
gotta do the
How
fingers.
are you?
Gotta spread the fingers.
As much surface area. Radiate that nonchalantness. But yeah, you guys are pretty well hidden back there.
The more of me they can see, the less it means I'm hiding.
You might have to say something.
I will say something that goes forward. Following your plan, about a minute plus goes by, and people are just working and stuff like that. Another minute goes by.
Can Vanya see the guys moving? Can Vanya and Darwin see the reed things now? The plants
Almost.
better?
If you guys make a perception check. No. He climbed up on that so you could get
So
into the
you
room.
can enter the room.
Gonna have to shoot back out of there.
Both of you, yeah. They're in light, so yeah, you two can re-roll your checks.
There's only like two
Nature
people.
or survive.
Nature.
Oh, we found what
Those
is
ones in the ceiling.
what I am assuming is drugs.
Probably.
Okay.
Like there's this purple plant that it's like. In
So we've
bundles.
tossed it to you and Vanya to maybe.
So
figure out
yeah,
what
they
it is.
sent a telepathic
description.
Unfortunately, it you ruled out tropical plants, but both of you recalled too many options. You needed to see it. You didn't roll high enough, basically. With
That's
the
fair.
higher DC of
Plants can be very
like,
similar.
Of just a
so-
verbal description.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now that you can see them, maybe one of you.
a great example is a tulip and a rose are both red.
Wow.
Wow.
That's 24.
God, I missed having Evan here.
And Vanya?
You
can
can
see
roll
them.
to see the plants again.
Nature check.
Such a good kitty.
We look over and she's got.
Oh no,
Tanner's
they're in
coffee
light.
thing.
You're hidden. They're not. You can see them.
There are only 2 or 3 light sources. They happen to be in one of them.
Okay.
It's fine.
I rolled a 20, I rolled a 2.
I'm clicking right now.
Sorry, I'm
Next
just
time
looking
I'll
at
roll the 2,
passes.
so you can roll the 20.
I appreciate
Take turns.
So I'm having
it. Mom says it's my turn for 20.
Okay. You know something that is quite interesting. You, Vanya, unfortunately, every time you try to get a good look at it or something like that, just blocks your way. You're like,
Gunnar moves
I have
the
a
longer.
giant dude in front of me.
yeah,
I'm
you're-
at a bad angle.
You're trying to look around.
no,
Gunnar
there's a lot of
moves.
issues. You're not getting a good look.
Meanwhile, Darwin's sitting here with fucking eagle eyes, like, oh yeah, no, that's exactly what
I know what that is.
Also, arguably, Darwin has the best line of sight into this room, which is ironic because he doesn't need it because he took the feet for it.
He also
It's
has
true.
the best eyes in general.
He doesn't.
Yeah. You guys are beautiful.
So Darwin, you
Thank
have
you. I say you can't see them at all.
Like there are 2 layers of can't see.
We don't even know if Darwin has eyes.
Just echolocation.
Strong assumption.
But you got a 24, you said?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's just enough.
Your bugs describe them
Oh,
to you.
Okay, that.
Mickey, stop eating the curtain.
The curtain.
Keep eating the curtain, Mickey.
Just throw it on the card. Yep.
That's the only way to ensure you get
Okay. How would you know this? Because you definitely hit the check.
Odd. At some
He's
point.
seen it before.
Been
Yeah.
trying to hit the books more often.
This is
Or
not
like-
in books. No.
So, like he traded some of his kill away. They had it. I don't know.
I'm gonna say maybe this was in the thing you found when you learned how to do what you do. He mentioned this as something he came across once. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, that's where you learned this.
I love how vague that was. That was great.
Like it was
Yet it's
just
still
so.
more than we've
yeah.
ever known about Darwin.
Darwin, in fact, has a past. Confirmed.
He did not spring fully formed onto this mortal coil.
In that passage, he remarks meeting a druid. And while he walked with the druid through one of his hunts, by the way, druids aren't necessarily vegetarian, by the way.
Not fair.
Yeah. They do very respect kills, and they hunt in a very particular way. But you recall this conversation he had with that person. He mentioned there are a couple sacred plants that patrol through druid-protected forests. Several of these plants have mundane purposes. They mark boundaries, they signal places where certain wild plants grow, and they're just useful things. They're not to be picked because they are helpful for everyone of the forest. There are a couple of the variety that are sacred for another reason. They're used in spectral rituals and are very rare and potent. Used in the long hands, they make an incredibly deadly poison. Making in the right hands, they can make a hallucinogenic drug that helps with rituals. In no one's hands should they belong other than a druid. They are illegal in the Empire to harvest. They are very, very rare themselves and can only be cultivated by druids. So to get them, you must steal them.
This is a lot of them, right?
This is quite a bit. He saw one of the other ones, and this came up in the conversation about the other ones. The one he wrote about seeing and getting for the was the one that marked barriers. It was like, this is a migratory path of a certain animal. And they do it through flower sign. So it's a special kind of flower. In this particular case, this is actually a type of, think agave, but really thin. Like, really, like, a thin agave. So they are triangular, and they have a aloe inside of them. That's what they harvest. So, now that you can kind of see, they are stiffer.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of these?
You don't know the name,
Okay.
and he didn't mention the name. But they have a couple of distinguishing features, but one of the big things is they're violent. They are violent.
They killed, man!
A lot of them are color-coded. And those in the purples are sacred, to a certain degree. The more vibrantly they are purple, the more potent and sacred they are.
Did Vanya just, like, know this?
See it.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm fighting with.
I start describing it, Vanya's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. You had an impossibly high check. You had to see it.
Darwin just, like, puts a hand on Gunmar and lowers him.
It's
Oh!
even more in the way because she was trying to look between his legs.
But Vonnie, you immediately recognize this as, this is one of the Ururu sacred plants.
Nat 20, 26.
There we go. You immediately recognize it, being a druid. And you know what, with a 20 you even know something. Ururu?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just made it up.
Okay.
I put you are. No, you
So
are.
there's definitely a double R in there.
I was gonna say, I wrote AROOROO.
That sounds good.
Ururu.
Ururu.
It's a dog
Sex
voice.
at it.
These are sacred plants. You recognize this sacred plant after finally getting a...
look that she gave me after I made that noise.
You recognize this plant the second you get a good look at it. You recognize it as this is one of the Ururu plants that is used in the ritual of oh shit, it's that
Kalamoto.
it's when you accept your circle. And I have like a whole word for it or something like that. It's used in initiation, kind of like when you became a Circle of the Moon druid. You took the plant, not this plant, the extract from it.
Can I trip balls?
Probably.
Basically.
A little bit, but it's more spiritual than that, but to a degree.
It's like Vision
Your
Quest.
spirit trip.
It's a lot like Vision Quest.
Your soul went on
Yeah.
a trip.
Ultimate trip balls.
Yeah, a spirit
Yeah.
trip is like going out in the wilderness until you're like near death enough that your spirit guide's like, yo, dude.
By the way, there's the road home.
Give me one
Stop doing drugs.
But this is a very
one, too.
sacred plant. You do know that they do grow in quite abundance. It's used fairly often in different rituals and stuff like that. So having this much would mean like they stole a decent bit, but definitely not all of it. But that is way too much to be in anyone's hands that is not a druid.
Shit, Aruru. Oh shit, Aruru.
You also do know the basics of it. You do know for a fact that, oh yeah, it's super easy to overdose on this. and what you consider overdose is to other people severely potent poison, like really good
So a
poison.
lot of druids have sort of a tolerance. Other people just die.
No, they just don't take a lot.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a dosage thing.
Okay, only take.
They know what the dosage is.
Yeah.
Got it.
When you're trying to kill somebody, you don't care. You just put a lot in.
Yeah, that's true. So this is either drugs or poison.
Or
Both of
both.
which. Yeah. Or
And
both.
all incredibly sacred.
And illegal.
Yeah.
Super illegal.
Very bad to have around waterways.
Not really too much. No, until it's processed, it's actually incredibly stable.
They might be using the water to move it. If they're shipping it downriver, heck, maybe even out of the
Not
sea.
able to see that great.
You know of it because of Tanner's communicating.
Yeah.
It's open right now and it does have a posted guard.
But yeah, during that you were saying something about them finding us.
I wasn't.
Oh.
You said like a minute goes by and.
Oh, sorry. A minute and no one seems to be noticing you is the end to that sentence.
Oh,
Hey,
great.
Vanya, do you share with us what this plant is?
I'm sure what the people around here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then you... Oh, no, because they can't talk. Yeah, never mind.
So this means that
Sparky and Squirk can talk.
Yeah, I share with Tanner.
Oh, can they initiate? Yes, yeah, we've done this. Yes, they
can
can.
initiate to me, they can't talk to each other.
this means you're allowed to have it, and then we can make poison.
Sure. That's what we'll go with.
Straight up thought toothpaste at first.
I also thought it was too
I love me
Alright.
some toothpaste. Makes my hands so soft.
Alright. See?
Minty fresh.
Laura.
You now all know what a ruler is.
Yay.
A ruler?
A ruru.
This is the moment. We could
I put too many R's in that.
Nope, it's fine.
You have a problem with ours, man.
I couldn't even AR it. That has like two. It's
Just say the Druid Sacred Plant.
it's the Druid Sacred Plant.
Oh.
It's one of the
the
Druid
Purple
Sacred.
Sacred Plant.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to visualize it, think agave, really thin, like a centimeter at the base, still triangular.
ASP.
Yeah.
A ruler sacred.
Like that, but just not as big.
Yeah.
But very pointy, very structural, and the innards is what they harvest.
I think he wants to go out.
Yeah, I'm not letting you out. Ray's gotta let you out.
Cool. Sparky and Gumar are just gonna step forward.
He's your muscle.
Yes,
He's
exactly.
either your dad or your muscle.
That's
there
the
is no
bit.
in between.
And remember, right now I'm a halfling, brown beard, brown shaggy
Alright.
hair.
Sir.
Wearing a cloak, but I don't have the
He
hood.
has like a huge floof.
Leather
I
armor.
think he wants back in.
Okay, really obvious leather armor.
Yeah.
Okay, not like
You might just
the
wanna hang
undercoat
on the
one.
sill.
Like I am. This is my job. Hello, I'm here to do my job. Like I'm on a job.
A job as in like you're all gonna die, or all is like.
I've come to do business with you, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
vibe.
Okay,
Basically.
yeah. It's like who's the highest? I need to talk to management.
Yeah. This is a business issue
This is a business call.
that I'm here to take care of.
Give me a persuasion or performance check, whatever you would prefer, with advantage for
Okay.
Gunmar.
Uh,
By the way, you immediately noticed by the guy in the table.
Yeah.
That's just the guy who's most likely. Those two are actually still kind of busy.
I just kind of go at them and I'm like, all right, so who's in charge? Not quite that deep, a little bit. I'm working on it. So you said it with advantage?
Yes, Gunmar is helping you.
I guess we'll be back in a few minutes.
Yes.
I figured Tanner is going to be quite up for crate for everything.
Persuasion.
She's going to her car or home?
I think car.
22.
Wow, okay. The guy at the table just immediately stands up and immediately you see him draw a weapon. Just immediately. He is, even though he's surprised, but these are, there's very few people who interrupt these kind of things. Very few of them are what you're trying to be, but it's not impossible. What are you doing? What?
Who's in charge? Or, sorry, anyway, who's in charge?
Just immediately he whistles and everyone just turns and drops what they're doing and draws weapons. You are the center of attention.
Yeah.
Yes. Say that one more time. That guy is asking.
Oh, like as in he didn't hear me, or as in
He's asking to repeat it yourself.
who is in charge here? I would like to have a word with them.
Reading your body language, especially with that good roll, yeah. Boss is over that way. Leave your muscle at the door.
Well, I've still got some hidden muscle. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Sure, muscle. What's your coming from up here?
No one is moving or doing anything. Everyone is on full alert.
Okay.
Just move 5 feet in front of Gunmar.
Yeah. I'll just.
At this point, the big guy with the flaming sword doesn't actually have a flaming sword, but I do love that mini.
But the mini is a guy with a flame.
Yeah. No, it's a dude. Dude, it's a name, dude.
Looks kind of.
Everything's a key point.
So that guy, big, bulky, muscular, no shirt, greaves on. You see him pick up a helmet, put it on his head, pick up a sphere, and a couple other. He's also just visibly armed, and he starts walking over. I just try to remember his name. All right, Hoodwink. What you doing in our operation? Can you move him 10 feet closer?
I'm gonna assume that's some kind of racial slur for halflings.
Is it?
No. So yeah, hoodwinker is somebody who plays tricks or gets involved, but it and a negative connotation.
Gotcha.
It's think of a light con man.
Yeah.
And just making this perfectly clear, we're also compromised, like our positions. They can see us.
Yeah, actually,
Unless you wanted to hide, because you would probably
No.
hide
you guys
in the
three.
shadow.
Honestly, no. You guys with your stealth rolls.
I'm gonna I like the idea that like in total all of them are aware of each individual member of the party, but not everyone is aware of like this guy. He knows there's at least 3 of us.
Oh yeah, but that's only just because of Beck's.
But what he's saying is Darwin, Vanya, and Squark are in shadow. They're in the dark.
They're
Like,
in.
Beck might be visible to a lot of people.
Beck is
but-
visible to at least Table Man, I think.
I think
Yeah.
it's just table man. Actually,
Okay.
you're one short enough, and there's a hard angle there of in shadow.
I'm just kind of leaning against the wall.
Mhm.
You are second muscle.
Yes, some people know more of other people, but on average, no. Those are still relatively hidden members.
Cool. Good.
Sorry, you're the one who made that point. Most of them are still average hidden.
Okay.
I mean, it was most relevant to me at the time.
So Darwin, your sneak attack will probably go off.
Alright, cool.
He starts walking over, just the big man walked. Just boom, boom. I was like, come forward.
I walk forward no farther than he walks away from his.
He'll move 5 feet forward then. He's walking forward
This way
anyway.
or this way?
That way.
They meet in the middle.
They meet, yeah.
They both take one more step forward. That's where they meet.
That's good enough, actually. The 5 feet in the distance feels right.
I'm gonna aim at that guy.
At this point, can you take the guy in the black hat?
Yeah.
Just have him start moving to the exit. Have
This
him.
way?
No, he's definitely going that way. He's going near people and going through people.
He doesn't
How
look-
many steps?
Put him in between those two.
Okay.
Can you move the coasters? Just because
Oh,
we're gonna
Michael.
Oh yeah.
I'm keeping my mind trained. Why?
Why?
I'm keeping my mind trained on
Why?
things, dude. Because you're next to the place where they live. Welcome back, Evan. This is your job
That's
again.
true. I've forgotten. And Sparky's going to say to Tanner, keep Squark informed of his movements, especially that guy.
I inform Squark of everybody's movements.
Alright.
Until I tell Squark, tell Darwin to try to aim for Black Hat guy, if possible. I don't know how tall those crates in the middle are. I don't know if
They're very tall.
Okay,
No.
so they're probably
Okay.
cutting off line of sight from.
Yeah,
that.
the big one is functionally 9 feet tall.
Okay.
It's not at the ceiling, but it's the biggest crate you could
So-
fit in here without.
I can't see full helmet guy, but I can see pretty much everything.
Probably,
Yeah.
I'm not. It's hard for me to gauge. If it
Right.
comes up in combat, I
Like
can
this
make a
guy's
call.
shoulder is visible.
Yeah. I know someone is
And
there.
then I can see like.
You've been long enough there, and with enough movement, Fruitier, that you know you have a good count of everybody, but you
Yeah,
may not.
yeah, but like I couldn't attack him if I wanted
Mhm, yeah. All right. State your business.
We are here to request help for a job. Okay.
Is it a large creature?
It's a tiny creature.
to. Well, I mean, do you
Oh,
want a
oh,
giant
normal
spider
spider.
or a real spider?
I'm crawling along the wall. Just
Perfectly fine. I think I have tiny creatures up there, but if you just want to just keep a visual marker where you are,
I pet the spider as it passed.
I'm trying to count every.
perfectly fine. All right, let's we'll stay in character here.
Got a heist plan. We've got a lot of the pieces, but we need a crew such as yours, and he puts kind of some infinite emphasis on crew. Might be able to help in exchange for some of the
At
profit.
this point, the black guy in the hat is up against the other wall. All right. I might be interested in hearing you out. I would need to confer with a few people first. Also, the fact that you're here at all, it means you're highly capable,
Told you they would find
Or-
the when we got down here.
fully underestimating what you're going into. I have an idea. I have an idea. You know who we are. Who are you?
We are a group that
At this point, Black Hat Dude is at the portico.
we don't necessarily have a
You
name.
don't have names.
Basically, we
Mr.
travel from
Orange,
town
Mr.
to
Purple,
town.
Mr. Blue.
Not quite
Not good.
That is a tall food.
I work
not
like
quite
3 meals.
good for frequent visitors to stay in one place for long.
Alright,
But we have enough of a plan.
not a normal cup of tea.
It's a lucrative run. Like
Alright, bring your muscle forward. And come meet me by my little area. And he'll walk backwards. In a show of force, he'll turn his back on you and go back to where he was.
Does this mean everyone or just?
up
I'm
to you guys.
assuming
At this,
I'm
he's-
not seeing.
No, he's referring to Gunmar and maybe.
You guys have to individually make this call.
I'm gonna say.
My guess is he's.
As I'm going and Gunmar's starting, I'm gonna say you too, Goblin.
Your name is now Goblin.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to reveal his name.
No, that's fair. No names is a good policy.
Yeah, no.
I'll
Just, bring them all over there.
better closer.
Oh, closer. Be on the rug.
Okay. Whoop.
Yep. What'd you get? Apples? Oh. What am I seeing?
Also thought
I don't know, but
Yeah,
we're
no.
just gonna stop.
It was
Okay,
an
okay.
onion!
Yeah, slice
I
it.
see.
Tater tots. Fuck yeah.
I was with you though.
They're
Yep.
the
look
best
like
hashed
apples.
browns.
We'll take apple slices.
And potato skins.
Alright. I'm George.
Or you are.
With a J.
Flaming sword guy, right?
Yep. Yeah, Jorge. George.
I have 1d4.
Just backwards cue.
And I just rolled.
No, that's a regular words
I
cube.
rolled to
That's a
see how much
9.
health I would have.
That's a 9 at an
The
angle.
defaults to 1. I rolled a 1.
It works.
And you can't have 0 health.
Nope.
No.
Minimum 1.
I have 1 hit point.
Hey.
I was thinking of just like crawling on him and biting him.
I will say at this point, he stayed at the portcullis until everyone got. Once people started getting onto that rug, he's walking through.
And
Can
I
you
don't know
just
where Vonnie is.
put him on the other side? Yeah, he's hanging out on the other side.
Okay, good.
He's ready to
Those are
run,
just
but
bars,
he's still
yeah?
here.
It is a portcullis similar to this one.
What's up?
It's up.
Don't crawl through. So put me
I want to point out that with the bars, even if it was down, you could still crawl through.
You're a spider.
For
Spiders are
now.
small.
Well, suddenly there's just a bear on top.
As far as I'm concerned, just to help you out, you're on the ceiling, just because you're a spider.
That's where spiders hang out.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm George. I'm some business here right now. Whatever you're proposing, I need to be talked about privately. So, introduce me to my crew. Introduce me to your crew. Whatever you have here right now, and get out. And we'll contact you. Sorry, I missed a vital step there. Tell me everything about your crew. Tell me the plan. Whatever you want to give out, whatever your 30-second pitch is, and get out. I'll take that to my people. If we like it, we'll come to see you.
Very well. We're talking about a full-on bank heist. We have, or not full-on bank heist, full-on heist. Like, much gold. Fuck, I am gonna say pitting over a bank. We already have some items that we need that are necessary. Workings of a plan, convoluted than we thought. We have items that we, magical ones that we.
Alright. Who's this guy?
Which
Mentioning that. Sorry, that was a head nod to Beck.
these are my muscles.
Goblin and Mr.
The
Dragonborn.
goblin doesn't talk much. Neither does the dragon.
Alright. Hold on 1 second. And he shouts over. Can you see the guy in the tabard, the yellow and green one?
Yeah.
Just put him on the corner of the. No. Of the crate.
This
No, this way.
The bat.
Thank you.
Oh, sounds like he was already on the fucking corner.
Then the other corner.
Yeah. It's 4 corners. Whatever.
Henry, any other people in the? Sorry, Henry. Any other people over there?
Can I real quickly duck around the corner?
Um.
Is that
When
something
he
I have
hears
time
this.
to do?
And as he does that, I will make myself known. And
Ooh, you're the distraction.
I will say if you want to try to beat his line of sight of just like this sudden way of like, check the corner, and he looks, give me a stealth check.
Anyone else there? Nope. You just phase out of the boxes.
That's
It's
one.
one.
Reroll. Oh no, you're not within 30 feet.
damn.
Damn it.
Wait,
I
where
will-
is Vanya?
I love.
I'm
Oh,
over
okay.
here as a spider.
I'm looking at the map. I'm like, I can't see the bald wizard.
I'll take that. That was a 7.
Oh, okay. You appear, and he sees somebody dash on. Hey, somebody's running! Close the gate! And the guy way over there, you hear a clunk, the lever he's next to, and chains go, and both portcullises immediately drop.
Or Evan makes it around the corner.
With a 7 before you make it around. Boop! They basically, you go from like the nonchalant to like, oh, we're moving.
Sparky's just sitting there like,
And then you're just like, oh.
Quick, play it off. He's the idiot. your sister's
Immediately,
cousin.
you have a sword to your throat. And like, this was a long, long shot. But, you made a good... you made an impression. But you weren't forthcoming.
I mean, I was about to tell them to come out as you said that, but apparently some of my members don't listen as well as they should.
You know what?
And I just... Sorry, boss.
I want to be really clear about this. You're putting on a great show. I'm half tempted to believe you. But there are so many steps you would have to have done to get to this point right here. That pulling off this much of a ballsy move. I'm of two minds right now. Can you give me a persuasion roll? You are now deadlocked eye to eye to him. And you are now just force of presence trying to like beat him.
I have 2 muscle.
You do not get advantage to this. Sorry, this
He
is...
in killing blow range.
Maybe one reason not to kill you.
You're in his house with his friends.
Imagine like a really, really quick smiling French one.
so what am I rolling
Just
again?
like a frame kiss.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
That's what you're good at.
It's just their face and then instantly like stretch across the screen.
Especially because it's freaking Sparky. Like,
1.
It was just...
Over 30 feet.
Damn it!
You're not within 30 feet.
Cracks.
What's the total?
Oh, 8.
And he brings the sword around to like get it within range.
You can always tell.
It just passes through your illusion. And as you're deadlocking, he goes,
I shoot.
"Oh
when
no,
Sparky says
we're
now.
not." And he immediately goes to strike.
I shoot when Sparky says no.
There was no surprise or anything like that. We're just starting an initiative.
Yeah.
You don't get a drop. Sorry.
Okay.
This was not a surprise capable situation.
Fair.
Everyone here was aware.
You get
of most of the
advantage.
party.
They still don't know you're there. But, you know.
Advantage on initiative. Or do I ever? Hold on.
No.
But no, yeah, no, there's no surprising in this situation. This was a high-ass tension
Yeah.
situation. That was, by the way, I'm really happy you fucked that up.
Aww.
Because I did not have a second option.
You're welcome.
Because like, oh my god, we're gonna do a heist. I have to plan a heist. We're not gonna do anything. I have a whole thing. I have a printout, man.
No, it would have been like a TV show where we plan the heist, we go through with it, but we get the authorities in on it.
Oh
so
god,
we
no.
get them arrested. That's the whole plan.
We could have definitely worked it out, but holy shit. Sparky, initiative. Remember your Gunmar, the Gunmar.
Fuck me.
By the way, everyone will initiative.
14.
14. Spark.
13.
Arwen.
15.
Gunmar. I can come back. Back.
11.
11.
I
Back.
got 12.
So you're a higher 13.
Tanner.
15.
Vanya.
Higher 13.
Oh,
Greater
did I
13.
get the highest out of all of us?
Mm-mm.
Oh, what did you get?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Perfectly understood. Love it.
I was listening to other numbers and I just assumed I didn't have the highest.
Tanner, you said 50? So yeah.
Darwin's got 15.
They both have 15.
Yeah, but Darwin is going first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Paper towel.
I suppose.
Actually, because of the inherent annoyances of D&D Beyond, can you go first?
Sure.
Okay.
And for between you two, can you go first? Because that's where you ended up.
D&D Beyond put you in that order randomly.
We have fought with this before. D&D Beyond just kind of decides for itself who wins.
It's alphabetical.
Okay, I'm faster than you.
Not in my experience, because I had like 8 dwarves.
With
that
characters, I think it's alphabetical.
When I had like the Dwargar and the Orogs and everything, that big fight, it did not care.
Oh, you have to mess with groupings and stuff like that, but I have that all figured out. Anyway.
Yeah, because you were trying to do grouping stuff that you were not used to. That was a wild.
That was a wild mess of a thing.
So the first things
But
are.
so it's okay.
Oh my god, just
No.
stay up.
No.
I'm sure any of them rolled higher.
Honestly, it was all.
Specifically.
I have AoE spells.
Oh, that's interesting.
You just fuck the bad guy's name from
On Vilgax?
Vilgax.
5, 10, 15,
There were
20,
a few, but
25.
Vilgax was
I
the
had-
main one.
I had the Gax part. I was like, what the fuck?
5,
Vil.
10, 15,
Villain.
25.
Yes.
Villain of the galaxy.
Yes, that is literally how his name was.
Here.
Never picked up on that as kids.
We're in a nice little anti-flanking
Yeah,
bubble
but
there.
2 of you are
largely.
melee characters.
Oh.
Plus they're rogues.
Beck, you actually could get an opportunity attack on one of them. He ran all the way around. If you would like it. Yes.
14 plus math. Need to go to my actions real quick. That is a 22.
Oh, by the way, I have NPCs coming, but Darwin and then Tanner. So people did beat you, but it goes Darwin, then Tanner, and then Sparky. Okay. What you get?
22 to hit.
To hit damage?
How much? 15, not 15, 17.
17. You get a good-ass hit on this person as they're wandering by, like right in the chest. They weren't really expecting it. They immediately ran through. They're lightly armored. They have leather and stuff like that, but they honestly, it's not even that good and it's deteriorating. You get a good slash, and he's already looking like bloodied. But they all get to attack now.
So the scrubs really are scrubs.
That was 17 from one hit.
You have a barbarian.
This guy is attacking. Is that Sparky? Yes, that is Sparky. Sparky at 10.
What the fuck? No!
Cool.
I don't even have mage armor on.
Yet.
Wait, did I put it on earlier today?
You probably did. You always say you do.
Hey, last 8 hours, you should be putting it on every morning.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, it's 10 p.m.
Yeah.
You would have to have done it at 2 p.m.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
So it's up to you.
You would have to spend it on your.
I know I used it sometime today. I'm just trying to figure out when I used it.
I don't know.
I think it might have been when we were going to the Patron.
It might have. That sounds right.
'Cause I don't-
We knew it was a
It
rough
was a
place.
shady place.
Right, I don't do it at
A
the
21
beginning of
hits
the day.
you. He has 2 attacks.
Okay.
3 damage.
We're gonna say I remember having it the last.
You probably did it right before entering the Patron.
So still up.
Yeah, because that was 3 hours ago.
So how much damage?
3. The next 2 are attacking Beck.
Good luck.
Alright.
Let's
AC 18.
see. 22 to hit.
Good job, Beck.
Okay.
You're doing me proud.
Hold on. I'm just gonna say numbers real quick. 15.
Misses.
Gracie.
18.
Barbarian.
I'm like, I have a shirt
Natural
on.
20.
Same.
It's
I
okay.
saw that happening.
And 23.
Also hits.
So that's
I mean,
3
not good
hits
that
with
it's hitting,
1
good that it's not me.
I mean,
crit.
of all the people that hit, Beck's got by far the most health. So you're not angry yet.
No. Currently 53. That's about to change.
6.
Funny, you have 1 health right now.
What? Oh, yeah.
21 damage in total from 3 attacks.
Alright.
1 being a crit.
Oh, yeah. It's my
Forget.
And Squark.
Oh.
Let me roll. I'm just gonna roll
Oh,
these.
there's a guy over there. I'm like, wait, no, it's not Squirrel.
No. 12. And the other one was a natural 1.
Cool.
Cool. That's all that turn. Next. Darwin, you up. After Darwin, it's Tanner, then Sparky, then Squawk. In that order.
I'm sorry.
What's this basement made out of? Stone, yeah?
So,
Like
1,
so.
2, 5,
God chose.
It was decently well built.
Fine if I look like that.
Similar construction to like the tunnels.
These boxes too tall, right?
Like 4 feet ish.
Yeah, these ones are like 4.
Those ones are for the
I
ones
wish I
that
could
Tanner's on
casually
top
turn
of.
into an abomination.
Okay, so I can.
You can go on the.
You can go on them. You can take cover behind
You
them.
could
Though.
also step 5 feet U-ward and have a pretty good line of sight to everything that's happening over on the carpet.
I wish I could fly again.
Actually, he couldn't see. I guess he
No,
could.
you
It's
have-
far enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's far enough that it'd be 3/4 cover that he gets to ignore.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because your feet. Yeah.
I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna start trying to clear the horde a little bit. Shoot.
I stabbed the Dwergar over there.
Yeah, I'll go for the Durgar.
Okay, go ahead. After that is Tanner, then Sparky, then Squawk.
And I will sharpshooter this.
Cool.
That is 12.
You hit.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Ooh, that boy's gonna be half bad.
What's your mid damage with Sharpshooter?
About as much as I did.
Min damage is like. Oh, sorry, that was a couple more to hit.
Oh.
Min damage is
10
a
plus.
lot.
Do you
Yeah.
have 20 decks yet?
No, not yet. So that's
Maybe 15 probably?
10 plus 8. Because I also have the bracers.
Ah.
18. And then I will also arcane surge.
You don't need to. You're doing more
No,
damage
yeah.
than I did, and he was already bloodied.
We'll gathered swarm. Because that is free.
You can go ahead and roll, but whatever you roll, he's dead.
Cool. That is 26.
Wow. Okay.
Which one? The Dwergar.
The Dwergar.
On
The
this
one
side
with
of
the hammer.
Sparky, yeah. Yes.
Yep.
It was such a conflict because he missed and then rolled like min damage, and then you got hit by just hard hits.
Yeah, Beck's at about half that.
And you watch as like the arrow,
Ish.
it shoots up above this box and almost looks like it curves downward directly into the Durgar's neck.
Yeah.
Just spite.
Tanner,
I will take my crossbow shot at Hordman.
gotcha.
That will be
Then it's Sparky, then Squawk.
I get 3 roll ones.
Cool.
Doesn't help when they turn into 3s, but
It does miss. You're talking
Wait,
about the
no, you
big
have-
dude,
You're
right?
hidden. You have advantage.
oh, cool. That's a better roll. That's a 19.
That hits.
Yay! Thanks, Ray. Wow, that's a lot of 6s and a not 6.
I can't even see your stats. There's a
It's
cup
fair.
in the way. It's only no numbers, only cup.
29, I think. I've got my math correctly.
Oof. Big hit.
I rolled really high on my sneak attack.
Nice.
And then I would like to back off the box.
Like, you
Like
are
shuffle
squeezing,
here.
so it's double movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? To there, basically?
Into that, yeah, if I can get there.
'Cause-
And
And then height counts, unfortunately. So it'd be
15,
5,
20.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as you would go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And bonus action.
Okay.
What did you shoot?
Boss
Sword
man.
man.
Gotcha, good, good, good.
Where is my spell? 13.
Okay.
This dice is going back.
Next is Sparky, then Squawk, then Vanya, then Beck.
Sparky's gonna say, "Alright, keep the 2 big boys alive."
What's 2?
This guy and this
I
guy.
thought that guy was dressed better, also.
Yeah.
There's someone else important. in this room.
2 people are... No, they just look better armed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they're more elite soldiers, basically.
Mhm.
So sword guy and witch,
Okay,
we should keep alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
He's got a little bottle.
keep the 2 important ones alive. Don't worry about the rest. And then I am going to cast a spell, but before that, I'm going to float 10 feet, not causing a up attack.
Gust of wind just picks you up and just...
Like Sparky himself doesn't
Fully
move,
in
it's
control.
just- and then I am going to cast Sparky's Grasping Claw.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right. That's what I got. Is it? Oh, this isn't gonna work. Damn. I wanted something I could put something inside it.
That would work.
Well, yeah, but it's large. No,
Oh.
It's a 5-foot square.
I don't think
I don't think there's any.
You're not gonna get anything.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
you could put
Oh,
them on
no.
the...
No, oh my
it's-
god, here we go.
There you go, sort of.
And he can kind of.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, that works.
I need you. And as you watch,
There you
Sparky
go.
kind of takes his knife and bends down not very far and like hits the handle on the floor, and you watch as like a fissure reaches along the ground and just explodes over there, and out of that hole comes a large silver dragon's claw. And it's going to attempt to grab this douchebag. Give me a strength save.
11.
Ooh, I do believe that's not enough.
You rolled
My DC is
low.
15. Okay, this is bad for you.
Excellent.
The target must make a saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the duration. As an action, you
Strength's
can
not too bad. Okay.
as an action you can cause the hand to crush the restrained target, who must make a strength saving throw.
Restraint just means
No,
zero.
grappled means that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Restrained is the bad one.
Restraints the bad one.
To break out, the restrained target can use its action to make a strength check against shell save DC. On a success, the target escapes and is no longer restrained by the hand.
Restraint just only gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and advantage against you.
That's paralyzed. Well, paralyzed is just failed. Grappled is creature speed. Okay, it
Should
says
be on
restrained. Does
board.
it tell you exactly what happens?
Restraint is a
Restraint is a
condition.
condition.
Yeah.
Is it
Is
on
it
this
not-
side?
It's-
Behind
They're in
stuff
alphabetical
order.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
A restrained creature's speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Alright, we're good.
Cool.
Oh.
He's hugging the guy.
And he
can't
also
move.
takes damage, right?
Yes, 2d6. And I can, like Witch Bolt, I can
You
re-up
can
that
re-up
every time.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's
But unlike Witch Bolt, if I don't do that, I don't lose the spell.
Uh-huh.
The hand just stays there.
It's a good spell.
it's
It's so good. I've been waiting so long to actually, like, we haven't had any counters where I needed it so far. 2d6.
Give it dice.
Ray and
I
Gage
do
got
not
you.
need dice. I don't enjoy mine more.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna try out dice.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
11.
Wow.
The D6s are being kind.
He's heard it. He takes a athletic stance when he realizes like stuff is going down, and then all of a sudden your hand comes up and grasps him, and he's a big dude.
Also, he
but
got shot.
Yeah.
honestly, it hurt a lot. But he's fully tanking it. It's just like bleeding profusely
That's
from his
fair, but
shoulder.
like this hand is not the first thing that's happened to him.
Yeah, but it's like he's just like, all right, that was a big hit. But he knows rogues, and like, all right, they get one, and let's keep going. It's more like you then overwhelmed him and swung.
Yeah, no, and then you just press the arrow in for when you squeezed it.
And just grabbed him, just yanking him down. The claws of the silver dragon just deepening into his like pectorals.
You hear that armor squeak underneath the pressure.
Not wearing armor.
You hear his muscles squeak underneath the pressure.
His bones creak.
He is like grimacing hard, and he doesn't like how he can't move his right arm how he wants to, which seems to be his dominant hand.
Cut off his arm.
Sparky, anything else?
I'm just gonna say, we can end this at any time if you'd like.
He's allowed to talk, and he just shouts, "Kill them all!"
Yep.
Squawk, then Vanya, then Beck.
Yeah.
He gets an opportunity
Yeah.
attack.
The other one's also gonna get an
Can I fly in here? Is there enough room to fly?
It's 10 feet high.
It's only 10 feet high, and there's too many boxes in the way.
There's more boxes than just the
He
ones
would get an
that are drawn.
opportunity attack whether or not you were flying.
That's fine.
The one guy misses, and the other guy...
I'm feeling very safe next to this.
The other guy hits! Cool. God.
Can I do that? Yeah, the first one's 5.
Yeah, first one's 5.
Nice. You take 12 points of damage from the yellow and green dude.
Clown.
Cool,
Clown.
cool. I'm going to bonus action activate my tattoo, and I'm gonna do that.
Just a line,
Out
right?
of that thing's mouth.
You're doing the line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's not 25 foot. It's a 20-foot
Yeah,
cover.
it's so charming about
Oh well.
I have it plenty.
DC 13
So much
deck save
That guy could be your angle or your
for
depth.
Dems.
First guy
wrong.
saves. Second guy saves. Third guy does not. Well, actually, let me. That's really, really
Trash. Trash.
Does it still offer you?
Leave my safety corner and kind of like reach out my hand like, oh.
close. No.
You got
Okay.
me.
That last
That's
one
true.
does not get it.
So, if they failed, they take 3. If they succeed, they take half.
So 1.
You know what? Cold. Let's make it cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he takes 1 damage, and then
You get
Scout takes 1, and Cappy takes
Bigger.
3.
so it's 30 plus time.
Yeah.
How many people on the field of my guys? 1, 2.
You have 2 monsters, 3 spell cards.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What I thought, and 1 guy died.
Oh yeah, he's right there.
4 of those. 2 big
That's
guys.
accurate now.
Last time this cat, it's so.
10 feet. Bam.
That's a 20-foot
Big
cube.
guy and 4 bow. 4 thugs.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh yeah, just do it from the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this makes way more sense. I have 4 bandits in my list that shouldn't exist.
Ah.
Ah.
As a side note, you are recording, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
So,
Only now do you ask. 2 hours into the
Oh, I gotta
session.
use the breath thing back.
okay, suddenly, like, by the way, it's not that turn, but just, like, I had 4 bandits,
Yeah.
just, like, in here, in initiative, and just, it's like, I don't remember putting bandits in this fight. That was Sparky, Squawk, Vanya, you're up, and then Beck, and then Gunmar is the next character after that.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If something is in a space smaller than it, will it get hurt? Or will it just be stuck there? For instance, if I was 15 feet wide and was in this doorway, not getting into it, but just appeared there.
You would not be stuck, you would officially be squeezing, and you'd be
And generally, if it's sufficiently large, it doesn't let you turn into the thing.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling?
10 feet.
How does fall damage work for a spider?
Not.
If I were
It's,
to, so
Honestly,
if I
I
fall,
don't
Is it
think
willing?
bugs take
if
fall
I
damage.
They
fall
don't.
at 10 feet, I won't take not even a single point of damage.
no. For one thing, you're
Not if you do it on
intentionally
purpose.
dropping. So, yeah, you're fine.
But also,
That's
I think
terrible.
just in real life.
Yeah, just bugs
No,
don't
don't.
Can you choose
take
to
fall
just
damage.
yeet
I
yourself
want
into,
to take
into
fall
like a
damage.
nail?
I want to get slightly hurt.
You can just stop the wild shape.
Yeah.
I want to get
Oh,
slightly
because you
hurt.
want to
As
say
you fall,
if you propel yourself.
If you launch yourself intentionally in meaning harm.
I'll let you.
I just love the idea that this guy's in a tunnel and suddenly he sees a spider just go.
Turn
Spider
into a bear.
wills itself into the ground.
Well, I can do that. It still
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
change.
if you can intentionally not take damage on the first 10 feet, couldn't you just intentionally take the damage?
If I land on my spider head.
I will allow you to intentionally take the 10 feet of damage.
Because you can intentionally take damage and other things you're intent. So.
So, yeah, you take. Oh, look, you're that. You take 4 points of damage.
You're
Yep.
Vanya again.
Yep. Plus 3 points of damage.
Sup. I take my Staff of the Python right next to me. My action, there is a huge 15 by 15 foot, it is that tunnel, python, next to him. And
I actually have huge creatures if you want to use one.
It's a really big python.
Use the scorpion.
I just wanted to make sure that they can't leave.
The scorpion?
Scorpion is huge.
Ah, yeah.
Does the python get to do anything when it is first?
Yeah, it gets a turn.
It gets its own, but I have to spend a bonus action to tell it to do.
It will defend itself until that time, and we're using Tasha's thing. It just immediately takes its turn after yours.
But I still need to do the bonus action to make it do
Yes.
stuff.
So you can't do it this turn, but next.
Nope.
No,
you can.
you
But-
totally could. You have a bonus
The
action.
bonus action was to summon it, wasn't it?
No, that's an
No?
action.
No, that was saving, but I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
Oh!
Yes, yes. And
You free attack with Shillelagh when
Nope.
you cast it? Okay.
Nope.
Which makes sense, it's a cantrip.
If
It's
it
also bonus
was,
action.
yeah, if it was a full action maybe,
Mhm.
but.
But cool. Yeah, it's
Well, it's also a snake. It's not 15 feet wide. It's,
no, yeah,
it's
it's
15
not.
feet of threatened area.
Yeah,
But
So
it's gonna attack the thing if it walks past.
It's a
it.
huge. It's 15.
yeah, the thing is
it's
though,
mechanically
in the
squeezing.
in
yeah,
the 10
but-
foot cube.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right now, he's not getting past it.
Yeah.
No, it is blocking that hallway.
'Cause right,
Cool.
basically,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
imagining like
tail
right
just
now it's
goes
10 by
off.
20 instead of 15 by 15.
Yeah. It's a long pipe. It's a big ass
It's
thing.
a big snake.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's like coiled there. It's longer than 15 feet.
I was thinking of it being like 15 by 15 and then like
It's just a
800
block.
feet.
No.
No, that's what I threw at them in Tuesday D.
But no, it's
Probably the last
no,
one.
it's
Yeah, and then we
it's
killed it.
it gets summoned in coils. It's just a big ass mass of snake. It's a big snake.
So much snake.
Anyway, it's blocking that hallway, which
What's
shit.
the goal?
Am I on the side that had the lever, or was that the behind?
Yeah.
That's the other side.
Cool, cool. That's all I need to get through them. That's perfect. That's my turn. Bye.
Oh. Beck.
All right. So
You're between two dudes.
yeah. First, Angie.
Angie!
Second, eeny, meeny, miny, that guy. The one that's Squarkward of the two.
There's Becky.
The one my way.
Yeah,
Yes.
the one
Yes.
south.
Okay.
No, I was talking about like the freaking Elmo-looking mini. That's...
He's
Double
damaged.
spark.
All right.
Hmm.
That is a 13 hit.
It hits.
All right. Damage. That is 15 before the ray damage happens, but I slighted over the wrong thing.
17 then.
Yeah, 17 damage.
He's bloody.
And he also has disadvantage attacking things that aren't me.
As your ancestral tribe
Yeah.
comes out from you and just start pinning him to the ground, pulling at what clothing he wears. He is constract, he is confused,
Also,
overwhelmed.
Slasher, his speed has been reduced 10 feet because that's just rough.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Good. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Next is my dude. The gladiator is going
Is
to.
that the sword guy?
That's the guy.
Okay.
He has a.
He's a restrained little
He's
man.
very restrained. He still has his spear in his hand though, and
No, sword guy has a spear.
he yanks really quickly his arm free just enough. It's still he's disadvantaged, but quickly switches his grip and throws it at you.
Me?
It's working.
Yeah.
What dick?
Damn.
Well, I mean, he thinks you're in charge.
Fair.
Um,
I technically am.
Dude.
You're within 20 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, it's.
Ooh, 15 points of damage as the spear just shunk, buries itself into your
Look on the
pectoral.
bright side, he doesn't have a weapon anymore.
Cool.
It's in you.
He then pulls his short sword.
He doesn't have a thrown weapon anymore.
The real weapon was inside of you all.
And he's going to make 2 against Gunmar.
Good luck.
19.
21?
It's over.
Wow, I'm rolling great. 24.
It's.
You rolling with
Oh,
disadvantage?
no. So, oh shit, that first one.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, against me. Yeah. Did you roll disadvantage?
I did not.
Who's hitting who?
Keyblade Master
We're-
is trying to hit Sparky.
How?
With
That was a
That was he threw a spear.
He threw something.
That one I still think No, I totally hit you that. Oh yeah, because the second one would have been the 21.
Yeah.
So the
So now you have a 24 and a second
and
roll.
a 19.
That
Nice
is
overall.
his armor class.
Yeah. So he gets hit by the first one. No, natural one. Cool. He gets hit once. 15 points of damage.
Hold on, just a second. Bear with me because I don't know. Go on.
Just in.
Oh.
No, there's a second cat.
I'm going to
Multiple cats.
I'm going to rebuke the violent
Oh,
for that spirit
shit.
attack on
Oh,
Sparky.
things are happening.
Okay.
Oh, that cat was not like.
Wisdom saving
Oh,
throw.
they're checking for collars.
Oh. Can you like open the window and just shout, "That's my cat"?
Both?
No, the one does have a collar. Mickey.
No, I think they're just taking a picture. It's all
Mickey.
good.
Come on, Mickey. Good boy.
11.
That's
That
coming.
fails! On failure, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just dealt, which would be 15, please.
Don't leave this open for a second.
He's hurting. He's not bloodied, but he's on the cusp.
I thought you were talking about Mickey for.
Oh no! No, if Mickey was hurting, we would be
That's-
outside already.
Yeah.
There
Out
would be no
window.
hesitation.
Leap out the window, save the kitty.
I would.
Same. I'll beat that kid.
Have a door. Yeah,
No, they,
that's
they
his
check
3
the
attacks,
dollars on the other cat.
and he no
And
longer
how
has
much
his.
damage did he do? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, to Gunmar. Fuck me. 17. No, it was 15. I reloaded, but then I remembered the number, and I'm gonna go with the lower one, 15. That orange camp belongs across the street. I recognize it.
And Gunmar's just gonna say, "You should have listened to the little one."
Nice. It's now his turn, by the way.
Gunmar's? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Non-lethal Gunmar.
Yes.
Lethal Gunmar.
Gunmar is going to non-lethal. I don't have multi-attack,
You
correct?
smell
You do?
Not yet.
Oh, no.
Attack
Fifth
for action
level.
one, yes.
We're
Um,
5th level for some reason.
gonna hit
I don't know
him.
why I thought that. We haven't leveled up recently or anything.
No.
No, I got
That was the point.
I got confused out of literally nowhere.
I'm just gonna not roll physically.
Maybe
That's fine.
19. To
Uh,
non-lethal.
Never mind. Can't work.
Oh, definitely hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have advantage.
Oh, I have
Because it's
advantage. That will be 13
Why?
damage. We'll see if it's a crit here in a second.
That is a letter.
No, it is not a crit. 13 damage.
Did he want to pump in a smite?
Can I non-lethal smites?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, because
Then
they're
yeah,
they're
I'll pump
melee
in a
attacks.
smite.
Just jump in. He only has level 1 spells. Just do 2d8.
You mean he's not undead? Crazy.
Is 14 more damage.
They sound
Wow,
like
with
Sly
2D
Cooper.
2d8, 7 and a 7.
Fuck me. Okay.
Never
Good
played
job, Gunmar.
Sly Cooper, but
He's not looking good. He's well past bloody.
just because
That was non-lethal too as well.
Oh yeah, cool.
I guess I
He's alive still.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that,
look at
him.
and that
Three.
you sort of listen to the little guy. Hits a little bit more home.
Being the first one, I'm on the final boss.
He can still call this off.
Yep.
So I hit the back button. I have to wait, and then we zoom the encounter, and then, now we're back to normal.
Just like with Psychonauts, I caught near the end.
Fair.
With all games. Normally continue.
I bought Psychonauts, I
a
just haven't
decade, and
learned
I have
it
never
well.
played Exciting
think I
Jack
have-
yet.
Just want to remind the table, Psychonauts is my all-time
Finish it.
favorite game.
I was
I
looking through the
didn't know
games
this.
yesterday. And I
You,
noticed
he
that
had
I
a,
actually
he had a
started.
I had
Raz,
two of the
mini.
Jack.
I do, and
And I
it's
was like,
because I dropped it. It's broken upstairs, but it's signed by
Or the third one.
the guy who voiced him.
do you have the first one?
I met him at
I do,
OhioCon
yeah.
and paid a decent chunk
You
of
can
change
borrow
for him to
Sly, I
like
can
sign
borrow
it.
Jack.
All right, yeah, sounds
You
good.
could probably find
For a second,
somewhere
I
to
thought you were
get
talking about
that
like the
fixed.
Jack.
I had actually my mom's boyfriend fixed it, and then it fell again.
The single
It's
pair.
a beautiful figurine to absolute scale, but if you know the art style of Psychonauts,
Yeah.
oh boy, are
It is
those
the toughest of top heavy.
yeah, and not only that, the joints are so small, so small. The guy in the yes, he runs towards Tanner. Oh wait, can he see Tanner? Hold on.
Probably. I didn't roll super well.
You said 13, right?
Yes.
He runs
sounds
past
right.
Tanner.
I get an opportunity attack.
No, he ends in your area.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like past me.
Oh, he would try to. Like, if he has 30 feet of, like, 5, 10, 15, yeah, 10.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you get an opportunity attack.
Cool.
And you get to use sneak attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will let you know, this will make you unhidden.
Yeah, but I get sneak attack on this. Right?
Oh, yeah, you do. He didn't
Yeah,
notice
that's all
you.
that matters. That's the reason Tanner's hidden.
Yeah.
So that he can get sneak attack.
And I'm hidden, so I get advantage.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
probably high enough.
It's an
because
18
it's
plus
an
math.
18 plus math.
You definitely hit. These guys, oddly, I guess, yeah, technically, oddly for this situation, normal for outside of this situation, they're actually armored in, like, metal. Everything else is wearing, like, shades of leather.
Nice.
What's up?
Eventually,
Why are you-
you can turn into that.
Because that's 18.
Moth.
You're right, 24. I got an extra 6 from nowhere.
Next.
I'm like, this seems way too high. Ray, double check.
He swings at you
Next
twice.
level.
He
Next
connects
level,
once.
You can get another 6.
Okay.
That was 24 damage.
Cool. He does 10 damage to you. Turn.
Mickey's gone back to being in the road. Oh, look at that other kitty in the driveway. He's lounging. They've switched driveways now. They were here, now they're over there.
Are you just keeping?
Yeah.
It's my gecko.
I have a moth.
Oh.
You caught them on.
Can you move that guy? The other armored dude. He wants to move 30 feet towards Squawk. Just straight forward. He's gonna jump that. Let me.
I was.
Hey, he makes it.
Okay.
No additional movement.
Nice.
Is this person?
He barely made it. It was not like graceful, but it was like momentum carried him.
The adrenaline got him past.
I love that Vanya, the snake, and this dude are just chilling in this 10-foot gap.
He's going to dash, Squawk, and get to your back corner.
Just suddenly shit goes down. He's like, I'm
Who?
My
in
goal
front of
is
a
to-
snake.
My goal
Yes,
is to keep
that,
him from losing.
your
appreciate
corner
it.
flanking with the other
Good
dude. Yeah, that's him.
I knew
That's
that
his turn. He can't do anything else. He had to run.
tunnel. He was going to go.
A bunch of
Yeah.
bandits that shouldn't have been here. Now the first scout.
Which is
See the one next to the so that's A. The one next to him is B, and then the one guarding the door is C, and the one down here is D. So A, B, C, D.
So lean is B, lean is C.
Clear lean and
This
then
one,
non-clear.
this one at
lean.
least looks like a cool lean. Like
Yeah,
he's
like
doing
it's
it on
trying to get
purpose.
around a corner.
This
That's
one looks
Michael
like this guy's
Jackson.
shit faced.
Drunk lean. Drunk lean strategic.
They are
lean.
shooting at
doing
Beck
Mike
because he's the easiest target to hit.
That's fair.
Actually, the first one shooting at Beck, the first two are shooting at Beck. The one in the corner is actually going to shoot at Vanya, for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah.
There's
Vanya,
bars.
are Vanya and the witch on the inside or
Yeah,
the
the
outside
door's
of the
closed.
portcullis?
That's a barred door.
Yeah,
It's a
close.
barred door there on that side.
Yeah.
They're not in this room.
Okay.
It's just bars.
Oh,
Does it
really
make
just
it
bar-
harder
oh.
for
Yeah.
him to hit her?
On my
Because he's
spider
got to
drive-
shoot through a portcullis.
I would
It's
give
not
him half
easy.
cover, yeah.
On my spider drive, notice any other levers to open the door?
You would have noticed a lever over there, and there is.
The one he's at?
It's really just that lever. If I let me check my notes. Yeah, it's just that lever. That lever seems to activate both doors.
As soon as I take him out, everyone's stuck with you.
Non-lethal one.
Beck,
Lethal?
Non-lethal.
19,
19 hits,
and the other one is 15.
misses.
Cool.
AC.
4 damage.
Looks like he's blushing when you heard her pull it upside
Oh,
down.
it looks so happy.
The other one, the one who's leaning,
Is that before or after
Blushing.
Because I'm right.
Evil
that's not half.
Okay, so I take 2.
Yeah, you can do your own halving in my particular case.
Alright.
The other one misses you twice. Vanya,
Spider
That's
ghost.
what would have happened
Blushing.
if us,
+2 to AC.
Sparky Gaston.
Aww.
What?
Hey Vanya,
Yes?
what's your AC?
13.
You get hit by one of them
This is just a spider ghost.
for 8 damage. Wow, fuck me. D6s are doing great. You
Yeah,
take 8
right?
damage, yeah.
The D6s are on fire
And
tonight.
invest in D6s.
Today, specifically. Right
And
now.
Tanner, you're getting shot by the other one.
Cool.
The one way down here.
Cool.
Because he did well not breaking line of sight
22?
with that guy, so that makes sense.
Yes.
And the other one's a 6.
No.
4 damage.
Okay.
That's all my guys. Top of the round. He's dead.
Good for him.
It's always great when you see that. Next one is the one back, the one that's closer to you.
Yeah.
He's going to attack you once and the other guy. Do you have 2 attacks? Hold on. Yes, they do. They have 2 attacks. One you, one Gunmar.
Okay.
You?
Which one?
The one on your side or on my side? I got 2 people next to me.
Your side.
Okay.
Your
Oh,
side.
Okay.
For you, does 11. No, right?
Right, no, 11 doesn't hit.
And the other one's a 16, which doesn't hit Gunmar.
He's harder to hit than me.
Yeah.
A lot of people have an 18 armor class.
You guys are pairing the they got a jump on you and did some initial big damage, but you were like, these are bog standard chumps. And like, oh okay, we're fighting you guys. And so like, alright, no more finesse, just take the hits. He misses. Senior Barry Alive is going to he has disadvantage on anybody that is not you, right?
Correct.
He's gonna attack you. 19?
Hits.
And significantly lower. 13.
Alright, 1 hit.
Cool.
Which one of these have you been attacking back? This one?
That one.
5 points of damage.
Alright, rounded down, that has the 2.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
he had advantage. Well, okay, we're ignoring that now because I fucked up. When I fuck up, you guys help. This guy, the druid guy down there, goes up to Tanner. And
Which one?
just 5 feet that way. Yep.
Okay.
9. 14, I think?
Nope.
14. Missed twice. Thank you, thugs. Darwin!
Yes.
After Darwin, it is Tanner, and then Sparky, then Squawk. Oh, Sparky.
I'm gonna go.
So-
That's their Achilles heel.
I recently got the spell Disrupt Achilles Attendant.
I'm fucking sorry, what? You heard me. I
Listen,
did.
spells and magic are weird. You don't know.
Wow. That's true. Darwin has absolutely no concept.
I'm saying unplug.
So, Darwin is comfortable when people are over here. So, Darwin kind of panics and he, like, starts to pull an
It's
arrow
okay.
out and he's like,
It's okay. I'm coming, Darwin. I'm coming.
and he whacks him with the bow.
Yes.
Is that kind of improvised?
It is definitely an improvised
A
weapon.
club.
Yeah, go ahead. By the way, improvised weapon and club are the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really handy, that. They attempted to do shortcuts like that, like thieves' tools and sleight of hand. It doesn't always match up.
I like to imagine you didn't you loaded it up, you got ready to shoot, like, what am I doing?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that hits. I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Cool.
Unless you have a negative modifier.
I do not.
Cool.
Darwin is not a weak boy. He's not necessarily a strong boy, but he's not a
Especially
weak
not
boy.
compared to
You're
other members
stronger
of
than
the
the
party.
average boy.
Keep in mind,
Hold
mutually
back the bow.
assured destruction is
Yeah.
always an option. All you have to do is dry fire your bow, and you're both fine.
So is the bow.
Well, yeah, but that's why it's the last resort. What? I'm out of arrows? Okay.
I am going to favored foe.
Yep.
Where's my D4?
Man, because ranger stuff doesn't have to be on ranged weapons.
Nope.
I also
Be a
get
man.
Gather Swarm.
Yep. And a D4 for
And also
club.
My dual
take
wielding katana,
an arcade search on this one.
ranger.
Yeah.
How much damage did you do? Was it a big hit?
It was 24.
Sure.
I will not arcane search.
Okay.
It was 24.
Between this one alive, this one, and that one,
So
yeah.
that's 4,
Fuck
5,
that
6,
one. Just
7,
this one and that one.
Add your strength.
8.
8,
Yep,
including your strength.
Yes.
He's bloodied now. And he uses like he's like
Should've
prepared. He has his long sword on
Oh.
you, and you like pull and just like whack. He is a shooken.
Just
Did
hold
it
it sideways
again.
and whack him with this bowstring.
We zoom and counter again.
I'm also going to Hunter's Mark because I forgot.
You can do that. It's still your turn.
Bonus action still, so.
Yep.
If you want to roll that damage, go ahead. You're a fucking like ranger. You get Hunter's Mark.
Is that D20 from that set?
Oh no, he actually got a D20 separately,
that was a
but it
5.
is the same.
I have just the D20. He has a full set.
You just stole it.
When I put it past him.
You've done it before.
He's not looking too good.
Do we have the box
Is it that
of
one,
conditions
and such?
over there.
It's over there.
Oh yeah, because several people are like concentrating and raging and all
And
that.
restrained and.
Yep. Tanner, you're up.
I watched that wiggle.
We've got the restraint covered.
What are you looking for?
Concentration for me, Hunter's Mark also for them.
Concentration.
And then restrained. And
Yeah.
You?
I need an Angie.
Who's restrained?
The guy with the spider.
Sword boy.
This one?
Spider.
I mean, what was the last one?
Raging, I already got it.
Hunter's Mark for the guy in front of Darwin.
Or Candyman over there.
Tanner,
Yeah.
what you want to do?
I'm sliding 5 feet that way.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab this man in his kneecaps.
You have a bit?
Sparky, you're up next, then Squawk, and then
That's a
Vanya.
crit.
I crit my sneak attack!
Nice.
Woo! What is it?
It's frightening.
Whoa!
Oh.
Invest in sixes! Holy shit!
Did you roll double dice or you double?
I rolled double dice.
Okay. Let's see if he's alive.
God damn, it was the good choice.
This is 6 more.
Okay.
That's a 5. You're not part of the club. They're like fake 6s.
2 threes in a trench coat.
That's 29.
Don't do my
Oh, wait.
Well, I'm gonna sit here and take longer now to do my math.
I've done the math. I can ask for help.
Yep. I swear I know how to do math, guys.
No,
I'm just
need
not
to
good
do
at doing
math.
it
To
quickly.
do math. Addition is just.
Reverse math. You mean
Um,
subtraction.
No, that's
As
mega
you know, I'm
math.
deathly afraid of scorpions, especially the plastic
43?
variety.
Jesus, dude.
I
That's
think
a
you have
lot
a
of
thing
the
coming
scorpions
from.
that exist in the world.
That
Yes,
is.
maybe?
That's 24.
It's at least 90%.
At least 24.
No.
27.
24, 29, and then. What is your flat add?
5.
I'm gonna let you like. Okay. What?
What is happening?
Because if you add 5,
12,
if you add 5,
12.
this is 10,
I'm sad.
and then it's 10 and 24.
You're right.
34.
Stop doing my.
You asked for help on
I know, but like, I get flustered when people
You
do
see
it, and
how
then I
red
mess up
Evan's
the
face
next
is? It was
time,
good.
and then I feel stupid.
You're fine.
You're among friends. Also,
He's dead.
super dead. Yeah.
I turn and stab the other guy.
Do you have another
Who
attack?
died?
But,
Bonus action.
Yeah. She gets a bonus attack.
It's not gonna be a lot of damage.
Coke
It's not
boy.
sneak attack, but
Which
she gets
one?
the.
Is this just a
Green and yellow Coke.
When she's
With my
doing
plates, with
doing the.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that thing. Yeah.
Does this stay on a dead body?
No, but I get it back. I get to choose a new target.
Me.
That's 21.
I can.
21
It
hits.
can be you. It cannot be you. You're too far away.
8.
I'm just kidding. It might be.
Whoa.
Might be. What's the range?
Yes. What does it do?
Nice.
I can deal an extra d6 damage when I hit you.
That's
also-
my turn.
You also, like,
I'm
can
better
track
at
everything.
better at tracking.
Sparky, then Squawk, then
I got
Vanya.
you, Darwin.
Thank you. I say is like, I hit him and then like, you come
And
up
his-
and actually stab
Well,
him
his
and he
brain
falls down.
explodes.
Oh.
Like, just through his nose, his eyes pop out. It's wild.
Thank you.
No problem. Stab.
Sparky, and then
Sparky.
Squawk.
I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Lightning whip, sorcery point. This guy.
You fuck.
That was my plan. All right, what do I have to do
Give
to
me just
survive?
1 second while I make sure to spin the sorcery point. I need
So
a
annoying. I have
strength
4
saving
bandits.
throw.
They just had to like die. Why are you here?
To make die.
4
It's like
bandits.
under 10. Okay.
So, gets pulled 10 feet in a straight line towards me. 5, 10.
All right.
In the
He immediately
middle.
falls.
Yeah.
Does he take any damage, by the way?
No, he only takes damage when he lands within
he
5
gets
feet of me.
yanked, and like in midair, he's looking down, just
Oh,
fly, like cut off as the swell yanks him.
This is now 2 games in a row that
And he's gone.
people in water. He's gone.
He is gone. Just take him off the board.
It's like the squirrel from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
You have it latched on. No, I'm like,
Yeah, no, he hard failed that save. He's gone.
Maybe that's how they get rid of bodies.
And you notice the whip is now just the knife blade now. The knife blade disappears as he runs his hand along.
Wanda looks in,
Firing
sees someone
more
melted
silky
brain, sees someone get sent through the
Ah,
abyss, sees a
crap.
giant snake next to her. Are we baddies?
You can't see melted brain guy from where you are.
Actually,
I can
that's
smell it.
Squawk, then Vanya, then Beck.
He can smell it. It's coming out of his nose.
Brain exploded so severely that it cracked his skull, so it's as just a bleeding inwards.
Oh.
I love the plaque. And Darwin just seeing this happily take out another arrow.
I was like, and I have
Dunmar
arrows.
and Beck, I apologize.
Back to comfort strategy.
But I'm gonna back up more. Wait.
I got you. You're my friend.
Remember, non-lethal.
You can breath over
So
that.
blah. Remember, we're non-lethaling that guy.
We are trying to.
Oh, did it not hit?
But no,
It's hard for me to tell.
It's a
It
save.
can still hit. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Or you could back up 5 feet.
He is way past bloody.
He's like real hurt.
Hit me.
Your call, dude.
Hit me and the 2 next to him. Save gun.
The one
Maybe
guy
your
is gonna
call.
take an opportunity attack
Fucking-
against you.
Okay, hold on.
It's your call, but Sparky will be mad at you if you kill this guy.
You're gonna take at least 1 opportunity attack moving away from.
Okay, I'm
from
just
the
gonna
guy in the
stand
front there.
here and do more attacks anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna start by punching him.
action
Oh.
next to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes me a second every time. I don't know. What's the square? What's the square for? What do I know about your character sheet?
That's my cone.
I didn't have a 20-foot cone.
Okay.
So we got a 20-foot cube.
I
And
I really try to know all your guys' abilities, but like, cause you just brought out a square. It's like, what is that?
Calm emotion. 16 to hit that guy.
Totally hits.
Are you hitting the guy way over there?
15-foot reach.
Ah, yeah, you got that thingy.
Because he's
Way to be 10 seconds
Invest
behind
in
the
sixes
table.
today.
And
Jesus.
Dude, the D6s have been rolling so good.
15
They just
fire.
across the table.
Oh, I got fuck. 9 fire, 6 force to that guy.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it again.
No, I just realized I could have did
Nice.
2 more d6 to that, but it might kill him.
did.
And also, I killed an
Hmm?
entire person
21 or
on
something.
the
Yes.
cantrip.
I killed an entire person.
I very much
And,
overkilled somebody.
To be fair, we don't know he's dead.
1.1.
11
I mean, he's probably not dead yet.
Do you want the specifications?
person-
No, I'm good. He is holding on, but
I am again.
okay,
If he doesn't die, he's not going to be anywhere near you.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
10.
He is dead. Just boom, 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 as your dragon essence shoots out in the form of flame. They're very tight balls, and they leave a streak of light that it's not like smoke, it's after images in your eyes, and it's a quick flash like Bruce Lee, where like you think he hits three times, but he hits 6. There's a great video about that. Just boom, 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 and he just falls, collapses in on himself. Ragdoll is like a Skyrim NPC.
Can he fall off into the water too?
Was he next to it?
Yes. He was right here.
He was, yeah.
Spluga.
Yeah.
Woo.
He's dead, he auto fails.
That's my turn.
Cool. I know lore you guys don't know, and this is gonna be fucking hilarious in like a while.
In a few weeks,
In a few weeks, they're going to be just like.
they're either going to find 2 bodies or 1 very injured person and a body.
Oh my god, yeah, he's alive. I have to roll for.
You have to figure out if
That's
he's going to remain alive.
no. It's just how long does it take to? He's dead. No, he is fucking dead. How long? How
long
many
does he
rounds
serve?
did it take him to like mercy kill himself? Vanya, you're up, and then back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
By the way, to break,
Yeah, I just drowned myself. It's fine.
he has to like break that grapple as an action. Like it is grappling him.
It's restraining.
Yeah, but it's not like a
Yeah.
save at the end of his turn.
No, it is
My
like he
brain
physically
went
has
positions of
to.
grounding,
Ah.
as we talked about that.
As an action, you can cause the hand to break out. The
Really
restrained
good at
target
that.
can use its action to make
Yeah,
a strength
that's what I
check.
got.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's not gonna do.
He's just gonna keep.
which is okay.
Like I'm worse there.
I'm going.
Right on.
I can't go anywhere.
The Thunder Wave
Wait,
is
where'd the
a
witch
cube,
go? Oh,
right?
there it
It's a
is.
15-foot cone.
Ah, you can hit that guy and the dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also,
'Cause
I don't
it's
know
not
if any of the
stopped by
boxes
the
are within
walls.
15 feet, but they get pushed 10 feet if they are.
They're not. They do keep like that kind of area clear. But
Makes sense.
I also keep my.
your save is in the
clear.
teens, right?
My save is 14.
Oh.
Oh, I cast it at 2nd level, by the way.
Okay.
Does it push?
I actually do think it's Thunderwave. It
The
should push
creature
you.
takes 2d8 thunder and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
10 feet away wouldn't actually land him in the thing.
But it would land him on the very like edge of it. Like, 5 would be 15 then.
And I think it'd be like diagonal from
Yeah,
Archer.
it'd be more like over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be a line away from her.
In other news, if he does end up there, that is
Roll damage.
prime range for Sparky.
No, they both fail.
She just gets slammed. The leader dude just gets slammed into the wall.
Takes 15 damage.
Ooh.
I don't know if there's like a bludgeoning for it getting slammed. It's like the distance of 10 feet, that force slamming it.
I'll add another d6 to it. Go ahead, roll a d6. It only hits the one guy. The other guy gets moved back. Just
I
10.
continue it. I broke the chain. 1.
No, Gage broke it.
Oh.
Good job, Gage.
So that's 1 extra damage for dude
For
guy.
which?
I forgot his turn.
Oh, I wondered.
Yep. So he just.
He can go after Sadie.
No, I know when his turn is. I just missed it. So he spent the last round, we'll just say, just
Freaking out.
incredibly calm, patiently watching this whole unfold, sees you appear, nods in your direction, and just keeps watching.
Goes back
Yes,
to
hello.
looking. Doesn't
Hello,
turn
fellow
around.
child.
Is it the snake's turn now?
Yeah, yeah.
It is a
would be
snake.
the
My bonus action. Simple constrict.
Just waiting there patiently.
Non-lethal.
Okay,
Constriction. Hits plus. Okay.
An interesting
16.
journey that
16
Alex
hit.
went on.
16 hits. It is, and it takes.
Yeah, physical or on arena?
It is
I
grappled.
wanna play physically.
The DC is.
Does it look like a whole-
Will you have more time on Sundays
16
after
damage.
dinner?
Yeah.
Huh?
16 damage. So 32 total this turn.
Yep.
sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I
That is your total, just total,
Really-
actually.
Literally any Sunday.
Yeah, it's just week to week.
Same.
Nope, don't do that.
That did not look like a crossbow from my angle. Looked like its arm, like
Yeah,
tilting,
like-
doing the.
I might be starting dog class.
Wasn't getting hit. They were shit faced. Like, fuck you.
Training classes. By being an employee. That's where.
When you lose your balance.
Stop loading.
No.
Beck, and then Gunmar's after.
Alright, well, the snake has to do. Did the snake damage happen?
Snake already grappled. Snake already
Snake did
damaged.
snake
Okay.
things.
I'm going to continue bapping on.
Do you get advantage?
I can actually. I'm gonna
Yeah,
step over a
scoot.
bit and then advantage.
Now
Advantage bappenings. 15 and 11. So the higher those 16 plus. 15 plus 8, so 23.
Definitely hits.
Damage.
Nice.
21 damage.
Jesus.
Falls to the ground dead.
I rolled max.
Yes, man.
Yeah, because I add. Oh, no, wait, 20 damage.
I was gonna. What?
I had 8.
Yeah.
Still dead.
Anyway.
I had 6.
Oh, plus the 2 because you're
Yeah,
moving.
plus 2
Got
plus
it.
3.
So, do you have another attack?
Not
No,
yet.
not yet.
Damn.
It's next level.
But,
Now you can turn around and kill that guy.
Oh, next level's gonna be fun.
yeah.
Most of the party gets multi-attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like 3 people don't.
And then I'm going to. Yeah, I'll just
You already have
Key
17
points.
attacks.
go up. Now I'll stay where I am for now. And my turn.
More.
I don't think I'm gonna take fireball.
Up to you, man.
All good. All right.
It is incredibly less
The
useful. You can't save your
gladiator?
members from it. It's a good spell. But
He's
it's
going to
not a
attack
holy
Gunmar.
spell.
I might actually intentionally take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. 11, but double 4s.
I'm not actually going to take lightning lord. I'm going to take another spell.
Yes,
You double 20 it.
Oh,
I see that.
you
No.
Double 1?
Double 4s again.
What the fuck?
I just did 4 4s.
Oh my god.
I would say
15,
but
which I
not
don't
that
believe
long.
hits.
It's one like
No.
16,000 or something like that.
Oh, double 4s. Like, oh, that's interesting. Another double 4s. That's his turn. He is, by the way,
160,000.
at this point, he has dropped the sword and has reached for a second spear. That wall is
I mean,
lined
it's
with
better.
weapons.
Like,
Oh,
I mentioned-
convenient.
I
No,
mentioned
you
that.
don't.
That's where I would keep it.
I slipped my mind.
Also, eat back.
He actually does have like weapons on him as well, but the spears are there. It was a tactical decision to bring you over there. Gunmar,
Cool. Gunmar is going to do a smacky smack.
and please remind me, after Gunmar is my
Red Rock
NPC.
campus. Yeah, he was a good
Non-lethal smacky smack.
Okay.
guy. No, just smack. He doesn't give him one smack.
14.
Does
have
not
advantage.
hit. You do have
I do
advantage.
have an advantage.
Oh.
Well,
Give me moments to.
For half the second, I thought the triangle was.
it's just like it wants to go. Be
Yeah.
free, phone.
Trying to grab.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
And you miss sometimes.
Oh well. Does
Spoken
Gunmar have
of
bonus
barbarian.
actions? Probably not.
He might have a couple. He can do a channel divinity if he's already used it to get back a spell slot.
No, I don't use that.
Oh, I think he did use his channel divinity. You're right. There's probably not a lot he can do right now.
I
Yeah.
don't have too many bells nor whistles that.
Because his
Okay.
dragon breath is an action.
Yeah.
because he's using fifth hand.
So one of his attacks in his multi-attack.
It's
Which,
Yeah.
The deck that he doesn't have yet.
Yeah.
now it's the one guy's turn.
Which?
Who is restrained?
Is it restrained or grappled?
What it?
It's
Constricted.
grapple. Oh no, it's
we-
constricted.
Well, constricted is the
It's
attack.
it's a giant constrictor snake. Is the
I think it's restrained.
I'll,
It
I'll,
might
That's
be
the whole thing between Staff of the
I'll pull
Python.
up the stat blocker.
It
quick.
might be
Okay.
restrained.
Cool.
Turning out, restrained is a lot more common than we thought.
Well, no, monsters do it fairly often.
Cool,
A lot of
monsters.
monsters say you are grappled and restrained.
Gotcha.
So
Realizes-
this being a monster very well might be the restrained condition.
Because it does
It's
just summon a
harder-
regular giant.
Yeah,
constrictor
it's
snake,
harder
right?
for players to.
Until this
instill
grapple
that.
ends, the creature is restrained.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
put the restrained on it.
Restrained's so much fun for us.
Yeah.
It's like one step below paralysis.
This is the kind of shit that Robin pulls in my Pathfinder that I'm like, God damn it.
Yep.
Welcome back.
It's my turn.
No,
No.
it's
Witches.
yeah, because by the way, not a witch.
Yeah.
They're dressed like a witch.
Definitely
He's
a
the
witch.
elf
It
speaking
looks like
guy.
a witch.
He is the elf speaking guy. He turns to you, Vanya, and
Let's
he will
make you an offer you can't refuse.
speak to you. He's not speaking to you in Elvish. You don't quite recognize it, but he says, "Das Bon Bokrit of him. Das Bon Bokrit of him. Das Bon Bokrit of him. Us." And he gasifies. And yeah,
Yeah,
he bashes down that way.
We're
he has a
not
5
high
feet
enough.
of 10 feet.
Quick,
If
Sparky
it's gaseous
counterspell.
form, yeah.
Oh shit! He
He is
slowly
slow.
goes that way.
Quick,
You
Sparky
can still take
counterspell.
opportunity attacks, so he's just resistant
Not
to.
yet.
One day. One day.
I can with my lily makes it a magical weapon, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
That gets past resistance.
Mhm.
Cool.
And it can be non-lethal.
Yeah.
And I'll do that.
Clubbing the cloud.
6.
You have advantage because it's inside of your snake.
No.
No.
Because as soon as it's a gaseous form, it's no longer restrained.
Yeah, but my snake's still on the other side. That's
No,
Nah.
you do not get advantage
No.
in
it's a
the.
magical snake.
No.
The snake breathes them
No.
No,
I'm with Alex on this one.
does not hit. Wow. Okay. The guy doesn't have a lot of AC, but he does beat a 10.
I mean, it's not like you can't follow.
Yeah. Just slowly follow the smoke guy.
He is 10 feet that way
Through your
now.
snake.
That's
Through the snake.
That's just kind of funny though, like that mental
It is
image
funny.
of just like slowly following after the cloud.
It's like you have to reform eventually.
This and also its resistance to non-magical. The snake can keep biting him.
How big is the gas cloud?
Roughly
It's-
a medium-sized creature.
Yeah, he turned into gas.
In a bag.
Imagine you do that and the gaseous form just undoes, but like only half of him falls to the ground.
No.
Oh, the guy who had to run beforehand,
Or
who
you
is
miss his like pinky or something.
Squat.
Our plan with turning people to gas. I don't have my warding wind ray.
No!
Damn.
He was ahead of his time.
This turns into gas. and
He doesn't have
outside,
advantage
20
now because
mile
the other
an hour
guy's
wind.
dead.
Yeah,
Right.
I just love his stuff.
Natural 20
Nice.
and an 18.
Oh,
So I think you get hit twice.
yes.
Cool.
Your name doesn't have a W in it?
What?
ARK? Yeah.
Weird because we've definitely had this conversation before where I figured out how did not stick.
Kind of like how Queen doesn't have a W in it.
Gauge,
Be fair.
total 25 damage.
Ooh, he down.
Whoopsies.
Well, the weird thing is I've been putting the
He hit
W,
you
like,
twice and one was a
or
crit.
something.
So,
Oh no, Spark!
big hits. But that's his turn. Next is
I am the
a
wrong
bunch
character
of
to
bandits that
stabilize
don't
you.
exist. That guy's dead.
Okay, we have Paladin.
Beck, getting hit by that scout.
Okay.
By Michael Jackson or Michael Jackson?
Throw Michael Jackson or back.
Michael Baxton.
Michael Jackson.
15,
15 misses.
19,
19 hits. I did my health reset.
6 total.
Hang on, his health reset for no
yeah.
reason. So he's got to figure out what health he's actually at.
So
You were down to 32 at some point.
I was down to 32.
I don't know
and
if you got
then-
hit again.
I was down to 32, and then I got hit for 4 more to bring me down to 28.
This is 6 more.
And it still apply, please. And then I take 6 more, have down to 3 more.
Yep. The other scout is
Maybe you
going
can
to switch their focus to not Vanya, Beck as well, and back them up. Back both of them up against the wall, please.
Like, back the archers up against the wall. Yep.
Okay.
And like further down a little bit as well. Nope.
Nope, towards Alex.
Towards me.
Alex.
They can go at least one more. There you go.
That gives me line.
Beck!
That gives me
17?
an urban line of sight.
17 misses.
Oh, 18.
Yeah.
Both miss. Tanner. Are you hidden? You're not hidden.
No.
Okay, that guy is attacking you.
Red guy.
13?
Nope.
16.
Nope.
Both miss. Top of the round! Dead.
Darwin.
You. Oh, getting attacked.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Darwin.
By that thug.
That's fine.
That was a confusing way of putting that. You are getting attacked. One's an 11, misses, but the other one's 18.
Yes.
Mid damage 3.
Yeah. Love mid damage.
Now it is Darwin, and then after Darwin, it is Tanner, then Sparky, then Squawk, then Vanya.
If you
Then Beck.
forward a little so you can shoot those.
Yeah, I was. First of all, how tall is this box? Can I?
4 feet. Yeah, easily.
Do I have a line of sight from there?
Shit, did any of these shoot arrows?
Yes.
All of them shot arrows.
Where?
At Beck.
No. Oh, does Gunmar's thing activate?
Yeah.
We have to remember Gunmar's thing. It's not Alex.
What would it do?
Uh.
It would send it to them. It would make them.
It would make Gunmar the target.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Sparky.
Yeah, that's harder for us to remember.
You go ahead and look it up. Go ahead, Darwin.
Okay. I'm going to
I think it just
shoot
reroutes
at
the
this
shot
one.
backwards.
Whenever
Okay.
a ranged attack is made against a target within 10 feet of you.
That's Beck.
Yeah.
So it just redirects.
And that is a
Okay.
Gunmar
23.
If it's too late, it's too late. I'll remember better.
I mean, it's fine. I take less damage than he does.
I would actually. Yeah. Sorry, what was it?
That was a 23.
Yes.
Hit.
You definitely hit.
I am a fool for not sharpshootering that, but I will learn.
One day.
I will
One day.
learn.
You're doing the one closest, right?
The red one.
Yeah.
Lean.
Yep.
Don't worry, even
They're
Puff
both
and
bleeding.
Bettner
They
and
are.
Mort had to learn one day.
Thinking
Even
opposite
Puff and
directions.
Mort had to learn.
Fair.
Michael Baxter.
Fair.
They make a little V.
Can I see it? Yeah, he's got 3/4 coverage. Can I see him? Yeah. Cool.
That's part about sharpshooter in any context.
Yeah, if you can see a big toe, perfect.
That's all I need. Lethal
That
shot.
is
600 feet away,
22
man.
damage.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. Just
Drop this man.
falls to the ground.
That one?
Yep.
Darwin, if you scoot
Slap.
forward 5 feet, I get sneak attack on this turn. Yes.
You hear like Tanner's voice from the corner of his mouth, just like, no, 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 no. Oh, what is that?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
It's fine. Stab. Tanner.
Yep.
Then Sparky, then Squawk, then Vanya.
I'm going to stab at the stir. 17.
Hits.
No, hang on, that was wrong. 15.
Still hits.
Oh no, lots of ones. 10 damage.
He's now bloody.
I will take my bonus action attack.
I thought that was a D100 for a second. I was like, why is it so small?
Uh,
That was
I
exactly
had a moment.
but
right?
yes, dirty 20.
Hits.
I don't want you to be.
19. 8.
Still alive.
That's
Holding on, but still alive. Sparky.
Sparky is going to 5, 10, 15. I'm going to lightning lure this guy.
He's technically 10 feet further that way, just to let you know.
Also completely incorporeal.
Mm-hmm.
This is magic lightning damage. So.
That's true. I'm just letting you know.
Where was I? Where was right here?
Yeah,
5, 10. So he's 25 feet away.
He's right from where you are right now. He's 15 feet away from you.
Oh, that's perfect! I don't have to use a sorcery point to lightning whip his ass.
Yay!
Give me a strength save.
Oh shit!
Do clouds have strength?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if he's a cloud, would he be able to contest that?
Check Misty.
I just recently had mist form.
It's not mist form. That's
Gaseous
it.
form.
Gaseous form.
Yes. Yeah.
Target gains resistance to
I'm
non
literally
damage.
thinking about it.
And it has advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Does a
Roll the
22
first
make it?
time.
Yeah.
Under 60.
She doesn't get pulled.
Oh well.
The shot, it's again.
Vanya? Or, no, I don't say Vanya. I don't say her name. I'm not to do that this entire time. Don't let him escape even if you have to kill him.
They did it.
And then Sparky's just gonna, like, turn his attention somewhere else.
I mean, there's the lever next to you. So.
Well, yeah, but that's part of what's keeping him trapped there.
Not trapped.
Are we allowed to split
He's a
movement?
gaslight.
Oh, yeah.
He's a gas
Like
bug.
move, do something to move.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Pathfinder, where those are separate move actions.
Pathfinder bleeds into just the wrong
There
amount.
is D&D.
It's true.
I mean,
Big
this
One's
is
on
the same.
5 was the meme when Pathfinder 1 came out.
You like D&D, but did you felt there was not enough math?
No, that's what 3.5
exactly
was.
what
It's just, if anything, I think that Pathfinder was a more stream edition of what 3.5 was at the time.
I'll take your word for it, because I purposely do not look at other editions. I know 5e, I choose not to confuse it.
But yeah, that's Sparky's turn.
Cool.
I can't do anything else.
Pastor, did you try?
Yes, you're fucked! It's
Squawk.
okay, I killed a guy in one.
Squawked, then Vanya, then Beck.
That's a failure.
That's the trade-off.
Is it a 1?
No.
No.
Oh,
7.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're unconscious.
Yeah. Which one Gunmar should work on.
It doesn't matter.
It's what he's gonna work on.
Vanya,
Let him die. I'm there.
you can be, because the other guy is gone.
Heal spirit.
Did you literally have to be 5 feet closer?
Yep. Right there, it would have been perfect, but I needed to move. I did the math. That is 57 feet away.
It's yours.
57 point something. 57.008.
I'm allowing it.
Beautiful.
I love the effort. We're good. Get 1 point.
I used math.
Inspiration.
High school math. Is moving over this rough terrain?
In this, okay, this is a rare case. It is a huge person squeezing. Unless you're a gaseous form, no, you can't pass that space. It is literally blocking the, yeah. Like, yes, there's some room, but it's small and you can't get through it.
Like, you have to be on top of the snake, and that's not a good place to be on a snake.
Sorry, the snake is doing exactly what you wanted to do. It is clogging that
Hallway.
hallway
The snake
on the gaseous form. Yeah.
resistance, but it's damage.
So I'm just like, imagine the fucking knot that thing is gonna get into. I'm just like, fuck, I have the wheel train.
It's like every movie where the main character has to fight a giant snake.
Yeah.
Woo, 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 woo.
It's like, you think these snakes would learn?
We decided
They're
that doesn't count as going into the space for the first time because he's
Oh.
already there.
Oh, so it's on his turn, you mean?
It's on his turn, or when it enters for the first time.
Yes. So you don't have one yet. You have one at the start of your turn. If your body doesn't get moved.
You'll have 1d6. Keep that there. I'm just gonna roll it.
But you won't make another death save. Because death saves happen at the end of the
It's good to know.
Saves happen at the end of the turn.
Question. My snake control. It says a bonus action. Can I just use an action
You come
instead?
back up with one.
No.
But you
No.
don't get your turn.
That's
I don't think so.
No, bonus actions and actions are actually legitimately different things, and so
It's,
no.
it's you know,
They almost should have a different name for it because it feels like you should be able to take a bonus action, which what Pathfinder
You
does.
could enforce.
There's just not bonus actions in Pathfinder. So
Oh, well, yeah, that's it.
You could down there. The actions were tiered in 4th, and you could downgrade
Mhm.
willfully. You can't do that in 5th because they're not tiered; they're lateral.
Mhm.
Pathfinder just has 3 actions on her, and so, like longer things take.
Yeah.
Whose turn?
Vanya's finishing up. Beck, you're up.
All right.
Afterwards.
As soon as
Gunmar's after is very close. Just letting you know.
Alright, as soon as Vonnie is done, I'm gonna go up and stab Mr. Nightman over there next to Zork.
Move your
I
guy.
cannot reach my guy.
Yeah,
Well, have someone do it.
Alex is high, by the way.
Oh.
using a bonus.
Thanks for your concern, Tanner.
No, I'm just gonna.
This one.
Yeah, that one.
Taylor's best friend is Alex.
I'm going to attack the man.
I don't think I actually need
If
an
I said
action to
Grace's
command the
voice,
snake.
it's not necessary.
I was
is
thinking that.
The
That
point
makes
of my D20 was
You can use an
catching
action
up. One
to
moment.
speak the steps command
Mhm.
to turn it into the snake.
Yep.
Becomes a giant crystal snake under your control. Access on initiative. I use a bonus action to speak the command word. I turn it back to normal.
No, Evan and I got
On my
very
turn, I can
different
mentally
versions of
command the
Batman,
snake.
so-
Mm.
If it's in
Sorry
60
about
feet
Alex.
and I'm not capacitated, you decide what actions the snake takes and where it moves during its next
Yeah,
turn.
that's a free action.
cool.
11.
Oh, against no.
Yeah.
Just a non-lethal
I
bite
rolled
then.
a 3.
Cool.
I ran up to that guy, whiffed. That's my turn.
Would it...
Hey,
Still
when do
be-
you designate who gets the ghost ancestors?
When I
On a
hit.
On a
yeah.
hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not people I'm attacking, it's when people I hit.
Rage is
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, rage. I get to keep
Would
my
the snake
rage
be able
because
to
I
still try
attacked.
the
Or got
constrict
attacked.
attack?
Yeah. Or
No,
got-
but that's not because it's bad. It's because it's a gaseous form. He's literally
Yeah,
immune
but
to
it can't be constricted, but can it still the attack?
Yes, he can
Yeah.
do the attack.
Cool. I'll do that then.
Yeah, just anything that would restrict its movement doesn't work.
Yeah, the first creature I hit with an attack on my turn has disadvantage against things that hurt me.
Cool. 18.
Yes.
7 damage.
No.
Oh yeah, it's resistant. He's still a cloud.
Well, he's not concentrating on cloud.
He's not. He could be a dead.
Oh, I'm
guy.
just referencing that he is still a cloud.
You die as a cloud. You
And
die
I
in
can't
real
use my
life.
bonus action. I can't use my action as
If
a
you
bonus
die in the
action.
cloud, you die for real.
Action.
Well,
Yeah,
you cast a
that's
spell.
for you.
Remember?
That was a bonus action.
Okay, so you do have an action. Wow.
Remember how
Do
true
magic attacks still
you
hit
would think
gaseous
you were dead.
things?
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah. No, it's
I would.
a cloud. You can hit it.
Also,
Unfortunately for
everything
you, it's too
were
far
touched
away.
would
But
be really wet.
I mean, with
'cause
ranged
you're a
things.
cloud. Clouds are wet.
Yeah, I mean, that should.
Yeah, if you have like a ranged cantrip.
True.
Because the thing is,
Far
it's a
less
big
concerned
snake,
about
but
that
it's
than
also
being dead.
like it's a snake.
Mhm.
Like I'd imagine it wouldn't.
no,
actually-
with by it
Yeah.
squeezing, no, it's like filling
It's
up
like
that.
feeling.
It's not a big hallway. It is. No, it is taking up that whole
Okay.
room. I would say you actually can't see past that snake. That huge creature is squeezing in that hallway. It is taking up that whole space.
But it's in the same.
Actually, it's 5 feet behind it, but
It's not
Yeah.
Yeah.
tight, but it's tight enough that.
I thought it only moved 10 feet.
I was going to say,
The snake's
Sparky was
15
able to make
feet
an
long.
attack against him.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it couldn't have ended its turn
It's
there.
it's longer than that. I think it's longer than that thing. No.
It's 15,
Long.
right?
It's
15 long.
It moved
Well,
10,
it
so it'll be 5
explicitly
feet from
can
the
end its
end.
turn there because it's able to occupy the same space as well.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
It's a
cloud.
gas. I'm gonna say yes. Go ahead and attack it. The next, because I already got someone else to do it. Next turn, it will be gone. But yes, you can attack it with something. Because I allowed Sparky,
That's Sparky.
even though he saved
we have less-
really hard. Wow, he's not a strong guy, but rolled high.
Had advantage.
He rolled high the first time. That's why Alex looked at it and was like, "Oh, wow."
I will cast ice.
Oh.
Yes.
More like nice.
Go home and drop
Look at
him.
Don't look at
For ranged attack. Is that with my wisdom? My class, my spell mod. For a ranged spell attack.
Yes.
Shit!
Hey, Gunmar's a 19 or a 18?
19.
19? Right.
13.
13 misses.
13 misses. Cool,
Howdy.
cool. The first one. 18.
Hello.
It's Ooh, that's my turn.
Oh,
Death to most people.
You guys shout at each other across the battle.
Right, sorry. We're all dead too.
I'm dead to most people.
Gunmar gets attacked 3 times by
Big boy.
Big boy.
At
Okay.
disadvantage.
Yeah, he misses the first 2, but he does hit the third
Okay.
one.
Hey, yeah.
He takes 11 points of damage. And that's that guy's turn.
I'm just gonna. Oh, this is Sparky. Sorry.
How much, 10?
11.
Just moving the snake tube.
Yeah.
So that Vanya can
Thank
better.
you, dude.
That's about right. Yep.
Yeah.
So whose turn?
Gunmar's.
Okay. Gunmar.
Squirk is up. Or no.
It's about to be up.
Squirk is still down, but you saw magic.
Yes. And I know what that is.
Yeah.
How much is hands a bonus action?
It's
No.
No, it's a full-on action.
Nope.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna try to.
The big guy?
Non-lethal.
Your thumb?
Non-lethal.
Oh, okay.
Older than I am right now, and I don't know.
I'm sitting next to the AC thing.
I'm right next to you. And the window.
No,
There
I
we
believe
go.
We got like the vent
23.
right blowing on.
Hits.
Divine
Taller
Smite.
than
We can open the window.
Make sure you're checking those spell slots.
Yep, I am.
Oh, this is like the
Already
second
nice.
one. Yeah,
All
I think
bones
this
are
is
gonna
your.
come in.
Yeah.
He gets
The
the.
warm.
Oh, he's got 3?
Yep.
Nice. Oh, he is level 4.
23 to hit.
1d8 plus
9
Gauge
damage.
frames back.
He evolved.
Go mark it as an extra
There's
perk.
a lot more.
Or how does dueling work?
Extra plus 2.
Revenge.
It's like, what the fuck?
It's
did
an extra
you
plus
do
2
to my
damage, I believe.
Um,
This is kind of yeet them in
so it's
the
9
ear.
damage
Yeah.
plus the 2d8.
Better than we all.
Fuck me. 9 damage and then another 4.
13 total. Still alive. He's low. He's very low from what his top is, but he could take a. He can't take a good hit. He might take it 2 medium hits.
Darwin can hit him.
I'm going to bonus action.
I was zoned out. Who's him?
Big sword guy.
Big sword
Ah,
guy.
yes.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Bonus action.
Oh, most of the paladin spells.
You
are
ward
bonus actions.
a creature within range against attack until ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. When a failed save, the creature put a Sanctuary on game one. If there's one in there.
If they fail, they have to attack somebody else.
Which,
Good luck with that, buddy.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
S. Nope. There might not be a sanctuary condition.
Is there a shield?
No.
Stunned.
Close enough.
Starts with an S.
We're
In
gonna
fact,
look at that and
you
be
getting
like,
attack.
"Oh,
He does not have disadvantage though, because you never
No.
connected, right?
No. He wouldn't have disadvantage on me anyway.
Actually,
It's disadvantage on targets besides me.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You can do bad.
nah, it's fine.
16 and
Plus
9.
Actually, probably
Nope.
would have.
Plus wouldn't be terrible.
He's swiping. He's two-handing a longsword and chopping down at you, but you're nimble form, and the fact that you're very different than what he's normally used to fighting. He does have some strategy to him and some good skill, but you're very different than what he's used to, and you're just able to get out of the way easily.
Lower than he expects, and I'm just like get the axe in there.
Oh shit! Before his turn, my gaseous dude goes.
Gaseous dude.
10 feet more.
My game.
He's gonna go at you 20 feet. He's dashing.
Oh, okay.
A snake can opportune.
Oh, how
Snake
far?
can opportune.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Does your snake want to make an
Oh,
opportunity attack?
yes. And grapple.
With advantage. 'cause I
Oh,
said so.
you know what?
Just attack.
Move him 10 feet back.
Mhm.
He's gonna
If he
move 10
dashes.
feet, drop the form, and run 30.
Solid move. man.
What is the reach that the snake has? Because he might.
Oh, he gets an opportunity attack.
He's gonna get
No,
one
but I'm
regardless.
thinking that if he drops it there, it's an opportunity attack against regular dude.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's huge. I'm sure its reaches.
Reach is 5 feet.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
damn.
So it would
has
be
to be
against the
grappled.
cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, hell.
Does not hit.
I have inspiration.
Does your
You
snake have
don't get to
inspiration?
use it on the snake.
The snake is me.
Sorry, you can't transfer inspiration to summon creatures.
I think the snake should have inspiration.
No. So he's 40 feet that way.
I'd say.
I understand, though.
Is it an action to unsummon the snake, or is it
Bonus action, actually.
Bonus? Okay.
Unfortunately, the bonus action she used last turn was to save Slark.
Yeah.
I was like, oh damn. Person teetering on the point of death is going to attack Beck.
Which one was that?
The fiery hair one.
The one who's actually teetering.
The one who looked like last night was too long.
12 and 8.
No.
Cool. Moving on. I love scrubs, but god damn it,
I mean-
sometimes they are scrubs.
The missile snaring would take.
It would still miss, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Clang, clang.
Tanner? 11 and 13.
Nope.
Cool. Moving on.
Every time you say my name, I think it's my turn, and then I go, wait, no, Darwin has a gun.
You're getting attacked again by the senior I'm barely holding on.
Who, Beck or me?
Oh no, the thug next to you.
Okay.
Oh hey, look at that. 9, but 21.
Yeah.
4 damage. That thug's actually been pretty consistent.
Yeah, no, that's an option.
You can do a tiger. Tigers have pounce and dark vision.
Actually, you can't go to section to unsummon it.
No, because remember, she has both.
Regular wild chick was an action.
And then
combat.
bonus
Oh,
one is
right,
combat
right,
watch.
right.
It is a separate ability.
You're correct.
It's the best thing about them. You know,
Yeah.
it's all
Did you
about.
say tiger?
Yeah, tigers have a
Something
pounce and
that's
also
fast,
night
yeah.
vision. Yeah.
I think, but
Because that's the one
They
she
have a
used
grapple,
in the
I'm pretty
the.
sure.
it's Darwin, Tanner, then Sparky, then Squawk, then Vanya, then Beck. You guys are like all next to each other, which is just, that's helped you tremendously.
We all
this fight.
rolled 50
Shoot
or
one of
under.
the two people on the other side of the room, probably.
That's what I was thinking.
I will have to
Back up because you have disadvantage at
move
the moment.
unless I want.
You can back up, shoot, and move again.
You just beat that guy with your bow again.
You can just do that way with the bow again.
You have Shillelagh.
That's the spell you need.
You could just go doop 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 doop.
No, the
No,
problem
it's
is
5 feet
next
of
to
a...
it, yeah.
5
I
feet
get
of an enemy, you
disadvantage.
have disadvantage on
Move,
ranged
move
attacks.
behind Tanner. Shoot, move back.
I just didn't want to take an opportunity attack.
Oh, that's true. But that's your action to disengage is the problem.
Yeah, I know.
So if you're going, or you can just whack.
You haven't been hit... Wait, have you not been updating your health?
I'm not.
Okay. Please at least update your health as best you can. Because
I forgot.
it allows me to keep track of people, like... I didn't even know he was down until... Like, when he went down, I didn't immediately know that he went down.
Well,
You mean you're not tracking our health and the enemy's health all at the same
well,
time?
the problem is he's not tracking their character sheets.
I'm honestly just gonna
all of these sites
bat
are
this
covered
person
by
because
that, except this one.
they haven't been doing much.
I've been trying.
They've been trying their best, which, cool. Good for them.
But their best isn't good enough.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All of them keep doing their best. Where did my D20 go? 1 now. Does a 7 hit?
Nope.
Ooh.
Wow. They
Wow,
don't...
rolling with disadvantage.
You roll
Yeah.
1?
No?
Nah, I didn't.
You're also really
You're
far
within
away.
30 feet of me.
No, you're not. You're on the other end of the room, Vanya.
No, we're using non-Euclidean space right now. In fact,
Are you
if you
gonna
just
climb up?
fold it all up...
Actually, since you can't see me, I'm everywhere at once.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Ah, the God philosophy.
Vanya's God confirmed.
And
God, a
found
lot
a
of people will
pencil.
be turned into trees.
That's your turn.
That is in fact my turn.
Tanner, then Sparky, then Squawk.
Probably not. 13 to the guy in front of me.
That's our brother.
It's
Hits? Okay, great.
and leather armor.
That was like the most Cage thing you've done, Frank.
Give me the total.
Okay.
That's a lot of 6s.
1 6.
Oh, really?
That's a
That's a
5
5
and that's
and
a
a
2.
Oh, the 5 actually looks like a 6.
That's fair.
Just make it a 6.
I'm very far away from the table.
You're at the table.
Other side of the table. Balls down, dead.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus
That guy.
action. Yeah.
Just
I'm gonna bonus action throw the other one at Helmet Man. Next to Squark, yeah.
What's your range on that?
60? I think I can hit it.
Is it 60 with disadvantage or just 60?
Just straight 60.
Doesn't go any further than that.
Yeah, you just can't. Probably not.
Hit 5.
That was on the die.
So kind of
12.
Does not hit.
Yeah. I will move to the corner of the middle box.
What the hell? Nobody go.
Other one?
Yeah.
There we
back
go.
to the corner. That's fine. Yeah. I was gonna take a step that way, but I'll be there.
Sparky, Squawk, Vanya, back.
Yeah. No, that squeak that I made, I scraped the back of my neck with the blanket. I made a little noise I did not expect to freaking...
Yeah, you've never made that noise before.
I really haven't.
I'm.
Meanwhile, I make every noises in my mouth.
Sparky?
I'm working on it.
Squawk, you're up next. You will be up again with something, so just make sure you know what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Vanya,
so
you're after
I'm
that.
Going
I wonder
to-
what the monk's gonna do with his turn, guys.
What number is up if the...
Honestly, I'm fine with that.
side
No,
is
no.
up?
Take your tip.
I'm going to.
He was never supposed to be in this fight.
I think it's 4.
I'm going to shatter this man.
That's what he gets for not killing
Yeah.
spiders.
It's just interesting that they didn't say.
There's a save.
indent on that side.
Conti?
I think that's a 7. Actually, it might be lower than that.
With a spider in the bathroom to turn purple-haired halfling.
It is lower than that. It's a 6.
Yeah, it's more than an hour. And a lot for
Level
you.
20, level 20 druid.
Shit.
Just chills in the
no.
bathroom.
3d8.
As long as we're nice to her.
Ooh.
I am going to re-roll that 1.
Yeah.
Are you gonna spend a sorcery point?
Yep.
He was
Shitting
barely
fire.
holding on. If you wanted, like, you can see the
What do I
person.
not need?
He got.
Oh, that guy was barely holding on?
Yeah, he got hit by Vanya.
I thought he hadn't been attacked yet.
No.
No, that's the one Vanya hit with Thunderwave.
Oh, shit. Hold on, let me readjust then. Because I was deciding between these two, and I thought this guy had been hit and this guy had.
No, other way around.
Exact ups.
Cool. Let me check the range on Shadow real quick. 60 feet.
I think you'd have to count it out.
25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, yeah. Bam.
I'm gonna. They're the same thing, so they both failed. How much damage?
Damage. I am gonna reroll.
Like 84.
Beautiful.
Good call.
I'll be having
So 21 damage.
Oh, good. On. Just shattered.
As well as the table.
Yeah.
Just like,
Oh, that table's fucking gone.
you watch as Sparky just takes his knife and just goes, and the butt of the dagger just hits the corner of the table. It just
Nice.
Giant lightning ball. When the light clears, a body is still twitching on the ground.
Yeah.
Table splinters across the wall.
There are 2 chairs left because the shatter didn't hit those 2 chairs. It hit the other 2 in the table.
Fun fact: I can reroll up to 5 dice using that.
Nice.
Squawk, you're up.
Ready for your fire.
How much health do you get back?
Do you want to roll or do you want me to roll?
It's your healing.
You gain 6.
Nice!
The D6s are
Let
back!
me see if there's a plus anything.
No, it's a d6.
Punch that fucking
Kind of
face.
flank that dude.
Solid.
I punched the fucker in the face.
Don't take the circle. Put the circle back. Because it's tied to a square.
It stays there. So don't knock him into it. I don't think I can control who gets healed.
Nice.
22.
22 hits.
Is my tattoo active? It didn't say it goes down.
I believe it just lasts a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause you're not conscious
irregardless of your
anymore.
consciousness, it'll
You-
last
you
a
were
minute.
just laying there unconscious with glowing hands.
14 damage.
He's still up. Yep. This is the hardier dude. He's one of the stronger ones.
Ooh.
Or for that crap.
20
Very similar.
Hits.
some.
It sounds like out of this music.
Nice.
14
This
again.
music sounds like the game.
Damage?
World.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a
Pile.
Oh, I didn't say
Today's
flows.
soundtrack brought to you by.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Too late.
I will take it. Vanya, then Beck.
The good thing you heal, because that did not work for a little bit. Don't. It's the only creature I can see. Right now I'm right there,
Yeah, so you can see. Never.
but I'm not
okay.
about to be there anymore.
That's fine.
I bonus action, back into a staff.
Yep. Drops to the ground.
Full action.
The free action to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pick back up. and
Mo
I
does
shout-
this all the time.
I shout down the hall. The amount you've made me run today!
Rah!
I'm a tiger.
Tiger go.
Tiger goes 40 feet,
There's a lion. Oh, there's a tiger.
which drops him
Oh my.
15 feet apart.
He's about to dash so hard.
He's now got a freaking tiger running after him.
You're at the gate, so yeah, so you're okay.
Go 10 feet, 10, 30 feet.
No, my guy is
He moved 10 feet.
exactly 60 feet, right?
He moved 10 feet, and then,
And then
another
30
30 feet.
So we moved 40 feet last turn.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
was already
10 feet away.
10 feet in, so
okay. So he's 50 feet in.
Then I miscounted them, I guess.
Okay,
He can't outrun the tiger.
Yeah.
that's not what I'm counting.
That's fair.
Bonnie, is that your whole turn?
That is my turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Back you up.
Alright. Stab a man with an axe.
I should have opened the gate.
That stopped at 15. You're on the wrong side of the thing to open the gate.
No, the lever was on this side.
Nope. The lever was activated by the guard.
The lever's on the inside of the room.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So fun, I thought it was in the
23.
hall.
Mm.
That makes such more sense.
What?
23
I was thinking
hits.
they
23
locked,
hits.
they locked the room and they're like, okay, so they're
Yeah.
just trapped inside.
That's what Mage Hand is for.
Alright, 19 damage.
Because these guys are magic users. He is super hurt, and you went past bloodied, and he's alive, but he's taking quite a big hit.
Yeah. Alright, and he's got disadvantage on things that aren't me.
Nice.
Next is Big Dude, still holding on, but he's seeing that, like,
Everyone else is dead?
doesn't care. He realizes Gunmar is, like, barely holding on. So what's the save for Sanctuary?
Wisdom save of some variety?
Yes, it is a wisdom save. I need to get back to Gunmar.
If Gunmar's hurt, like really bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gunmar didn't say anything. Gunmar wouldn't say anything.
fair. I just didn't realize.
That was a,
He's
that was a conscious
fine.
decision.
Looking at his health right now, he's
So-
fine.
Sanctuary. A wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Okay, what's his save?
His
DC.
save, 12.
He makes the first 2 hits, but Sanctuary nicks on the third.
So we have
But
to punch back?
he just gets the opportunity
I'm too
to
far
attack.
Yeah.
You're right.
But he doesn't get the third attack.
Yeah. 16.
Nope.
No, 9.
Nope. Fuck yeah.
And he just doesn't get his
That
third
risk
attack.
paid off.
And that's his turn. You really neutered him, man.
Yeah.
Gunmar.
I've been waiting so long.
Gunmar is...
He's like a serious
He's got
threat.
Sanctuary up. Can he attack with Sanctuary up?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome. I never use it because I want people to hit me.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Well, you can cast it on someone else.
Yeah, but it's like we count on like half rounds in our game, and like I take
Our
what I
fights
can.
don't go long enough.
Channel Divinity's in action, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh wait, no.
It-
Is it? It is a bonus
depen-
action.
It depends on the.
It depends on the channel
Yes,
divinity.
'cause they
There's actually a
all-
number of them that are bonus actions.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, it says.
Didn't he use his though? For
you
like
get
the
more
share.
than one.
No, you don't.
Not at this point.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
no,
what
I get one
was
per
on.
short rest, yeah, and I've already used it.
And no, you only get one. I don't have
So,
multiple channel
I'm
divinities.
going to attack with
Okay.
the Moral Compacts. That is a dirty 20.
Where?
Hits.
I'm dirty 20.
No, you get him back on a short rest. Maybe I do have 2. No, my bind is
I've got
upstairs.
the thing right here. You must finish short or long rest to use your Channel Divinity again.
Yep. But how many you
12,
get?
12 damage non-lethal.
Bro, he's still alive. But he is hardly hanging on.
Why won't you just close your eyes?
I don't think you do.
No, you don't. Like, I'm curious what I'm thinking of that you get 2 of. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
That's it.
Beck,
Yes, you get 2 dragons.
Veteran is going to readjust and continue attacking you. Because otherwise he would have disadvantage.
Does my hand count as an attack?
Balls again.
No.
By the way, 12. 9. 9. Cool.
But you could just
If you put them
spend your
together,
next
they
turn
hit.
squeezing him.
I could.
Misses you twice?
That might kill him.
I've rolled
You
double
can
force
only do
3
that.
times.
You have
Once
it. Bizarre.
consecutively.
I would argue you could.
I need to
Meanwhile,
get to
Darwin
the...
can shoot this lady.
Sparky?
Oh.
So
Are
quiet
you-
once that
Nope, you're being targeted.
Oh, by who?
The, scout you didn't kill.
I just spared you.
And now I'm going to spear you.
Ah, wordplay.
14? You don't have
16 with mage armor.
You don't have mage armor. Oh, you do.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, we
sorry, we
figured
had
it
this
out.
conversation.
We figured this out.
The other one,
21.
21.
Huh?
21.
I want to hit?
Yeah.
Damn, that hits.
5 damage.
Oh, cool. Fun fact, until just now, Gunmar and Sparky were at the same health.
Darwin!
I know what Gunmar's health was. I know how much squishier Sparky is than Gunmar.
Sorry, we were talking about this one, right?
Yep.
Okay. I shoot.
Good go pew pew. Spark duck.
Okay.
Yeah, with sharpshooter you're fine.
Even without it, he can just.
I
sit
also
over.
did not call it again.
That's okay.
I'm also.
The distance thing.
It was the cover thing. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
guy's
okay.
harder to hit anyway,
That always
so.
applies.
So what you roll?
That was a 25.
Hits.
To hit.
Oh yeah.
And just went straight for the dick.
I did.
He's like, this hits. I've made that decision.
This hits? Of course it hits. It always hits.
I'm Evan. I'm Darwin. I always hit.
That is
No sixes.
21.
I can't see the other one.
Ball is down.
Helmet guy is
Alright.
dead. Yeah. You might want to start going after Vanya.
Yeah.
Do you want to move
I
anywhere?
can't fly.
It's gonna
You're still faster.
start heading
You're
to the
still
room.
faster, yeah.
Still a fucking
You're
monk.
still a monk.
What's your
Just-
15.
35.
And you can run
Can you bonus
on your
action
way
that?
out. You can
Yeah.
run
It costs key points,
through-
right?
You go over there.
On your
Cool,
way out,
do
you
it.
can run through the Healy bit.
Oh
You can
shit.
get more Healy on your
Well,
way
it
out.
doesn't work anymore because Vanya can't.
Oh, because you can't see. Yeah.
I thought it was just you had to cast it in a spot you can see.
Oh yeah, we double checked that.
Tanner.
Whenever you are a creature you
I
can
will-
see moves into the spirit square for the first time.
Does Gunmar look rough?
Come on, looks. He's bloodied at least.
Okay.
You can tell visual conditions of certain things. Maybe not the
Yeah.
exact number, but easily bloodied and stuff like that.
I can see that he's having. I will crossbow at man.
Non-lethal.
Yes.
Fuck, what was my old?
I get to reroll once. It's a 9.
What was my old rolling? You can non. Yes, we discussed this. You can non-lethal arrows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real
Yeah,
before it's just
We've talked about this.
you can't non-lethal dropping them below their max HP.
Yes. 17.
17 hits.
Yes.
You also got advantage, by the way.
Why would I?
Because he's
Oh, 'cause
restrained.
he's restrained.
Roll for crit.
Roll for crit.
Nope, that's a 7.
Where the
16.
cat?
Friend is back.
With that, none hit the second arrow to pierce him. The blood loss overcomes him, and while you hit nothing vital, he is still bleeding out, and he falls unconscious.
Okay.
But he's not bleeding out. So mechanically, that's what.
No, he's like still standing up, and the claw's still.
He's just limp in the claw.
Yeah,
now.
he just goes limp in the hand. I got him.
Thank you.
Sparky.
Thank you. Sparky's turn.
Then
Where's
Mark and
the,
Vanya.
where's the lever?
Near you?
Right there.
Next, yeah,
Like there-ish.
literally right there.
And it's an action to pull it.
Yeah, it's using an object.
Cool. Well, this door needs to be
always
open
fits-
so other people can go through it. So I'm just gonna back up a bit. It's coming. I say to the scout, and I open the door.
Starting at his blood feud against this one random.
It's hilarious watching you do it, by the way,
Like,
but
you
like
just kinda like-
you're 2'2".
You have to jump
Like-
to reach it.
Like
and
I want to
body
like
just
running
pulls
jump.
it
Like
down.
this is rough wall, so you're like it's not climbing, but it's like parkour, got, bam.
And then he goes 10, 15, 5. So I'm 20 feet out.
Okay.
So and where is he? How far away is he? From
He is
the door?
50 feet.
He's so sweet.
Okay.
So sweet.
Cool.
Not useful.
Lion moves faster than tiger.
Oh, I didn't know.
For next time. 10 feet faster.
Cheat.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah. I had
What's
that.
a cheetah's speed?
Oh yeah.
Cheetahs aren't in the game.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Because you
Leopard.
had this problem.
Yeah, I've had this problem multiple times. My
He's-
character's
he's
a
a
were-cheetah.
were-cheetah, and cheetahs aren't in the
Tuesday.
What about a leopard?
Squawk, you're up,
Leopards are fast.
and then Vanya.
5,
Leopards probably also aren't.
Yeah.
I know panthers are.
15, 30.
I know
The door's
black,
wide open.
Black panthers are in the game.
There's one person alive. Just pointing that out.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
40.
Hmm?
5.
Right?
Oh yeah, because the other guy.
55, 60, 65.
I'll help. Don't worry.
7.
There's,
The diagonals get me confused.
we have one on this side too.
Ooh, step of the wind.
It's normal, double, normal, double, normal, double,
Time.
but
right.
non-consecutively. So you could go
It's right
normal,
there.
keep
Straight,
going,
Straight, double.
double.
Normal. Straight, double,
is
normal.
this.
Yep.
Straight.
Okay.
That's why
No,
they
it's totally
Just so
fine.
we can
Yeah.
visualize the squares.
5, 10, 15, 20, 35.
How far away are they now
I'm 35 into the
You are
gate.
5 feet behind.
Oh, cool.
from? Good job keeping track, Vanya.
Thank you.
You're the hero we truly needed.
Do a little.
Vanya. You're up, then back.
Oh, you get to
That
go
was the
first.
second one.
Pounce on this man.
Beautiful. Pull I need to get tiger back up.
Did he take his turn?
It's not his turn yet.
After-
Oh, cool.
It goes after.
Fuck
I
yeah.
mean, scared there for a second. He actually goes after Gunmar.
Can I?
Wow.
What is squeezing? Is that half movement?
You're not squeezing right now.
You are not squeezing.
What is squeezing? Is that half movement?
Functionally,
Are you
yeah.
gonna try to get around him?
Yes.
No, you can't pass through.
He wants to. She wants to squeeze on the other side of him.
You need something to squeeze against.
The wall.
Him in the wall.
Mickey, you just can do.
Bye, Mickey. Bye, Mickey. He came in. He checked. Your
I
muscle,
kinda-
he left again.
I'm going to say that it's going to be an acrobatics check to try to
I mean,
navigate.
at the very least, what you could do is tackle him, and then Squark will be able to pass him next turn.
That's true. Squirt can get around him. Because he can't outrun.
Also, if you tackle him and he's just around, he's having a
I
time.
will.
We have his movement
What?
up.
How much speed do you have? Because you need to move 20 to hit him, right?
You go
You can
backwards
back
and
up
forward.
and then you
There's a
can.
squark there.
Yeah, you can
No,
pass
you
through
can
me.
move.
You can
Yeah,
move
you
through
can pass
allies.
through
Yeah.
allies.
As long as you don't end your turn in him. Brr.
20, 25, 30.
That's just a normal attack, yeah?
It gives other things,
It
but
should
yes,
be a
just
fuzzy
you
thing.
do have to
Yeah.
make the attack
Sure.
action.
Make it towards a creature and hits it.
You use your normal like claw attack bonuses and stuff.
That
Oh
is-
wow.
Wow. That was good too.
Almost caught.
1.
It's not. It's a 10.
And does not hit.
Perfectly average is all things. You could make a second attack.
My second attack?
No.
Oh,
No,
do
no,
you
no.
not have
Pounce
a
is the
bonus?
attack, and it gives you the ability to use a bonus action attack.
Mm.
If I remember right, I am taking that
Yeah,
from memory.
It says pounce and then bonus.
I thought
action.
Tiger attack.
Mm-mm. It's CR1.
A lot of beasts have multi attack.
My turn.
Beck, you're up.
Alright.
Well, now she gets to make
And then
how much
Gunmar's up
attack
next.
she moves.
I am going to
Can the
go
lion
30
multi-attack
feet
now?
towards Michael Jackson here.
Michael or Gage?
One of
Michael
you
Jackson.
No,
one
no,
of you needs
move-
to
move back.
Prey.
Oh, how many?
30 feet. That's it.
5, 10, 15.
And then
Over there.
I'm just gonna yeet a javelin at them.
Why?
Oh, were you actually over
Yeah.
here? Oh, okay, my bad.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Are you doing the math
Ooh,
for being
that,
in that hallway?
Yeah, I'm not close enough yet.
Okay.
10.
Miss, you hit the wall next to him. He's a little phased, but he
Alright.
immediately adjusts his aim towards you. Gunmar's up.
Gunmar!
Dog, I've been in that same seat. I once piled 3 characters and more. They
Yeah.
all did cantrips. I'm like, I'm making this easier to myself.
Gunmar
Fair
could go
decision.
after the scout with that.
Yeah.
Especially
Five.
Soren, when I looked at that, like, I know exactly what Soren would do in this situation.
20.
I
But that
don't know
involves
how
them
to do
25,
moving him
30.
towards the.
It involves, like, it was
Yeah.
Sword Wind Strike with other things, and like, I don't know how he does this.
Yeah.
Please give me a dex save for this douche.
It's actually not bad, but 9.
12.
Sorry,
Um,
his save isn't bad.
Ah.
So
Actually,
He
oh, wait,
doesn't
wait,
get
does
to
he,
see
is he,
it.
he's way too low to be,
You just hear it.
yeah,
behind You.
a short while later, you hear.
Really? Yep. You've only ever seen it once.
we should see.
Oh, it's a DC 13. Turns out.
Still roll 9.
Each creature must make a dex save. 1d10 lightning damage.
I'm gonna save you the roll. He had 1 health.
Yeah. And he still wasn't just running away.
You hear as
person
Gunmar
as
comes
well?
running up behind you, and you just kind of like.
Well, he was kind of locked in here until like 2 seconds ago.
There.
And
You could
as a
surrender.
Freaking dead pile.
I would say that they've been oddly quiet as they've been fighting, just really focused on that. The only one really shouting was the gladiator. After Gunmar is done and that guy falls, it's my guy's turn. First things first, he moves 30 feet.
Opportunity attack.
Roll the crank over.
Oh, 21.
Hits.
Non-lethal, I should
Cool.
always say. Trying not to kill this person. And that is
That he's not dashing worries me.
I mean, I got movement first.
That's fair.
4 damage.
He is still up.
To 30.
Move 30 feet. That puts him.
30.
No, no.
He's 45.
Well, no, we're just using it to count.
45.
Yeah.
It's not
Um,
actually a corner. Though.
that is 80 feet, right? Under the door.
What?
The portcullis.
How far away is he now?
He is 45 feet.
How far are you guys from the portcullis?
40. 85.
He's 85 feet from.
He's 85.
Yeah.
Good. Move him 5 feet back. At the 80 feet mark, there's a lever,
Oh.
and
okay.
he swings it.
Okay.
You hear
Portcullis is close, or does an alarm go off?
no, not portcullises, but actually stone walls.
Oh
Drop.
Jesus.
And they drop. You can see them as they fall because you're easily close enough, both of you. There's 3 and goes dush, 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 and basically wall, increment, wall, wall.
Between the wit and the tiger, Or
So
in different
starting
spots.
5 feet in front of him.
in
So
front of
of
nouns.
Well,
Of-
witch.
of the yes, that guy. Of,
Thank you. I have no other
So 5
description
feet
other
in
than
front,
witch.
there's a wall.
Okay.
in front
Other,
of.
other side.
No,
Other side.
like this way.
So behind.
Behind
Yes.
him. Okay.
He turns around, so it's technically in front.
When you say in front, I imagine the direction he was running.
He does not put a wall down in front of him.
I don't know this! I'm asking for clarification.
Anyway, walls fall down.
Okay.
He is now completely blocked off, and so is this hallway.
I see that.
Anyone you can see in that hallway sees it.
Yeah. So you, Squark, and Vanya all see it. You're still you and Squark are still connected to me telepath.
Fucked off. He got away.
Do we follow him?
I'm gonna... I want to leave the sewer and see if there's another exit around here.
That's a terrible idea.
There are 3 walls in the way.
All 5 foot
Are we still on initiative?
Actually, there's no enemy combatants right now.
Okay, I'd like to run up next to them and like inspect, like if there's any way of disarming this trap and like there's a lever on this side for in case people duck on this side.
Sure.
I want to go... I'm just gonna start sprinting back to the beginning where we saw the newer made wall than the other wall.
Something triggers as you enter the room. That's all.
Weird.
Well, actually about like middle way through. So you guys are a little bit separated, but that's fine. Sparky and the tiger are now next to each other.
Yes.
Give me an investigation check and I'll just let you know.
Dunmore back, tie him up. I'm going to help.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
That is a 17. Nope, sorry, this is Gunmar. Say that my investigation shouldn't be that low.
Negative.
18.
Really good. You are aware of not necessarily this together, but like you enough with trap systems and stuff like that. You look at these and goes, "This is a last resort one." These are literally freestanding walls that were just built. Once triggered, they just fall. There's no gimmick. There's no nothing.
Reset. There is just stone walls.
They are. Somebody has to lift them.
More like break through them. It's literally easier than doing.
Good, we're back. Run.
He's gone. We can't catch him.
All right, come back. We need to take this one and get out of here.
Tiger.
It's an own wall.
You can try.
I have
You're
a lot
probably
of
not
meat.
going to do anything, but you can try.
You can attack it.
Only beefcake were here.
As a side note, it is 10 o'clock.
Yes.
There's like one last thing I want to do and we can move on.
Okay.
I go tie up the guy.
Okay, give me a dex check. Oh, a sleight of hand.
I was going to
Sorry.
say any particular dex check?
No, sleight of hand. It just tells me how bad the knot is. How
A
good.
strength-based dex check.
The problem is you mucked up my sleight of hand.
No.
When I don't know, but when you changed the Thieves' Tools thing, it changed my sleight of hand score.
That really does not...
No, they should not be the same number. My sleight of hand should not be that high.
Aren't you expertise in?
Not in sleight of hand.
Oh, I might have clicked expertise on your sleight of hand
It's
then.
not marked as expertise.
Oh.
We can figure it out in a second.
I've just been manually overwritten.
Do your
It's-
thief gloves do anything to sleight of hand?
Not to sleight of hand, only to lock.
Huh.
I'm looking to see if I have another dex skill.
It doesn't actually matter too much. He's tied up.
Okay, great.
Because at
They
least
don't help
it's at
with
least a
thieving?
16.
They help with thieving. They don't help with sleight of hand.
I think it's at least it's an 18.
They specifically help
right?
with lock picking.
Shit.
We can figure it out later. There's something Alex wants to get done, and it's 10
Yeah.
o'clock and people need to go.
So, can you kill the music? Just because it's gonna mess up this a little bit.
Bam, bam.
Show 'em.
So, as you all enter, everyone is just in this room at this moment. Just for my sake and stuff.
Well, we're not getting in there. So.
Yeah, you inform that the passageway is blocked. Everyone around you is dead. There's actually even 2 people that... There are 2 less bodies here. You have an unconscious individual tied up. Big, strong dude. As the dust settles and the bodies of the smugglers lay around you, as you begin checking on your teammates, there's a sudden chill in the air. Tanner, you feel a vibration in the air. In the corners of your mind, you hear whispering. Soon, all of you hear whispering. You hear it, and it's always at the corner, at the edge of your hearing, at the edge of consciousness. The boss banbuktit atfofen. Boss banbuktit atfofen. The boss banbuktit atfofen. The boss. I'm gonna have some of you roll for this.
Okay.
And it crescendos and it rises, but always in a whisper. Right at a crescendo point, Rokif da Fulfen Astrodon. At the slightest credendo, the bodies around Pac Magica begin to shuffle and tremor. The flesh begins to rot, necrotizing years worth in moments, and as did the bodies began to rise. The body of George the Gladiator Kaiser starts
He's not
to...
dead.
Still does it.
That's rude.
Starts to disintegrate. As ash roars around into a hauntingly smoking visage of a skeletal figure centuries dead. It rises its skeletal arms and brings forth two specters from the whirlwind of water. Please re-roll initiative.
Do we re-roll initiative now or do it next time?
No.
Next time.
We will not remember.
But
I didn't know if Alex was gonna write it down.
Everything is back
oh
to
no!
life.
I'll take it again. Back to life.
Do you want
Same spots?
certain people to
No,
roll stuff now or later?
Later.
Or off book? Now, later, or off book?
Later.
I actually have it pre-prepared and stuff like that.
I'm gonna do stuff.
This actually says because I know you can't be here the next two sessions, and I was
There's-
hoping to get to this point actually a little earlier in this session.
What week is it? There's no session?
Next week.
Okay.
Because we are going to be at GDEC.
Sorry, the thing I did mention. If everyone can roll an intelligence check, just a straight intelligence check.
Beck, how much brain do you have? Tell me your secret.
You said
30.
just straight up intelligence?
11.
You're within 30 feet of me now.
15. If I failed, it goes up to 6.
Okay.
4.
Cool. You did fail.
11.
Cool.
13.
Cool.
Great.
Okay. The only one who passed is Evan.
Anyway. Somebody got it. That's what
Evan,
matters.
you are literally the main character. That's
You really
Thank you.
are. Oh, there's like a whole
shit.
thing.
Also,
This is what a transfer is, and that's the last one.
Draconic grasp.
Okay.
He shot
I can take a picture of it if you want.
Sure.
Which is just earth and grass.
None of the other stuff was info that I get right now.
It was literally stuff I read off just to you right now.
Okay, cool.
I love to see.
Are the walls the reason you won't let me squeeze by?
Because you need to squeeze against something, and you can't move through an enemy space. And
Move around in it.
the best I would
There
go is
are,
like a acrobatic check to run up against the wall.
There
kind
are
of thing.
optional rules for that, the tumble.
Oh.
Moving through an enemy space.
We can look into those.
We can look into the tumble.
Yeah.
I actually do like those. I like
I really
having
like
other
it, like,
options. Like that kind of stuff.
Disarming and stuff like that.
Disarming is fucking fantastic. Incredibly underrated. People don't like Intermentoring though because the Battle Master gets a disarming ability.
Don't remember.
And usually you don't like double
That's
like
true.
giving
Bag
someone
of
else an
nails.
ability that a class
Bag of
specifically
nails.
has.
Yeah.
I blame Thief for a lot of the
Arguably way
reasons
too
why
much food.
you can't have a lot of flexibility with magical items.
For me,
Because
I'll be like,
the whole
lunch
point
and
of
dinner tomorrow.
multiple
maybe lunch
rules
the
of
next
Thief.
day.
Yeah,
The
right?
subclass is messing around with magical items.
There's
Yeah.
just the one, which is
It's a big one.
and
And you ignore the requirements. And
yeah, it just lets you ignore the requirements on it. But
that was actually not that bad of a... Oh, but yeah, you guys don't get a long rest and don't, like, heal your, health and shit like that.
Yeah, there's still a heal thing.
There is still a heal thing.
Also, the shipment was a bunch of illegal plants. Good thing we stopped it.
Part of it was.
Oh, well. Sure, we'll find out once we kill all these fucking zombies.
I thought they crumbled into ash, and it was just like the 3 things over here that were.
No. I guess it
They
wasn't
zombified and got back up.
Yes.
And then also things came from the water.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, shit came from the water? I missed that.
Were the
So-
two that came from the water the two that fell in the water, or something else?
You get the sense based on humanoid forms, those now skeletalized, that they're probably from those that succumbed to the...
One of them succumbed to an axe. And then the water.
Were these for all of us, or will I be stealing table stuff?
It's table stuff, but if
You
you
can
I have
steal it.
extras, so if you want to take one.
Keep one in your binder so
Don't take the one that I marked.
Going to.
God damn it,
I was hoping it was just like too big.
share.
It was almost. It was very nearly.
Sent to Evan. There we go. Okay, Evan, I have sent you a picture of the thing that you understood. Take a minute. It's a picture.
Also, don't
remember. Got it.
don't forget to
La, la, la,
upload.
la, la.
Oh, Grace.
Yo.
Especially this session and the session beforehand.
Okay.
Make sure to upload to YouTube for
Yes.
people to use. But no, I actually timed this out, and we just got to the fight a little later than I was expecting. Though, great roleplay. So,
I mean, I
Honest- I was a
tried
little-
the diplomatic option first.
Yeah.
I was a little too eager for this fight, so when I was planning out this session, I thought immediately jumping into it. And it actually paced out better that way. But, no, that was just me with bad planning. But, you two continue.